Hello. hello. Welcome back to another stream. But yeah, happy Sunday Funday today. uh, we is back for another Star stream today. But like, yeah, yeah. Tonight we're gonna try to catch up with some last minute weekly stuff, I believe. Hopefully we can try to continue on with more of the Belobog overworld quest that I believe we have started initially like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but haven't really continued ever since the big Genshin stuff came out later on throughout the past couple of days of last week. But like, yeah, I think I got everything set up and up and running over here, so I guess we can get started over here and whatnot. But like, yeah. I don't think I've done Divergent Universe yet, so I definitely want to get that done tonight, since I believe that ends this weekend. But I don't think there's anything else in terms of weekly stuff that is like due tonight per se. But like, yeah. Okay, Echo of War. Yeah, Echo of War. I guess we haven't done yet neither. But I mean, actually, I don't know if we should like farm more of this material or not, or can like maybe farm the other materials instead besides the seclusion zone. But yeah, Echo of War haven't really gotten a chance to touch quite yet as well over here per se. But like, yeah. Okay, nonetheless, I guess we can get started with our dailies over here. This event actually ends. This event actually ends in a couple hours over here too. I didn't realize, but I mean it's a convention memoir event though, so I think we can perhaps like leave it for the backlog for the events that we still need to complete. Limited time rewards still. I think it is only like for today per se, so maybe we can do this event instead, since the limited time event, you know, ends within the next 5 hours over here, I believe, right? So like, yeah. Yeah, limited time rewards, I'm pretty sure it's only during the time in which the event is around. I don't know how long this event is. I feel like this event is probably longer than the other one. I mean, I think the combat event we can definitely try at least, but I think this event may end in quite a couple hours over here too, you know. So like, yeah. Hello, Anise. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How's your Sunday been today? Hopefully, you had a nice weekend, by the way, Anise. But yeah, how's your Sunday Funday today? Yeah, I guess we can do our dailies first, and then Divergent Universe, I think, because Divergent Universe weeklies we said today, I believe, right? So like, yeah, and we may do the events instead, since I believe the limited time rewards disappear, you know, after the event. Yeah, after the weekend ends over here and whatnot. So like, yeah. Okay, thank gosh Pure Fiction isn't you know, due until next weekend, right? But we did do Anomaly Arbitration just yesterday, and it took a really long time to say the very least. But like, yeah. Oh nice. So how was your date, by the way? But like, yeah. Hopefully it went well though, nonetheless. But yeah, that's actually pretty big news. like you know, like yeah. Yeah, how was yesterday then? Like, how did it go? I mean, I hope it went well, per se, but I mean, you said that it's been okay today, you know, so did the date went well still by any chance, or was it just like alright from when you were like went on a date yesterday? Well, like yeah. Am I falling for 4.0? Probably not, because I don't think I'll be pulling for neither the 2 new 5-star characters, I don't think. Like, yeah, like Yao Guan and Spoxy over here. So I've been still like mainly farming the Iron Cavalry against the Scourge Relic pieces like ever since the Delia like initially came out during the first phase of the 3.8 ban over here. Like yeah. Well, actually, I may need to switch targets, you know, to Dun Hun over here because we were trying to get more. We were trying to build him a bit better since we used him with the Herta team, you know, for anomaly arbitration yesterday, right? For like night 1 and like night 3. But yeah, but like the sustainability, I guess, for Dun Hun over here was quite a lot weaker compared to like Hysen over here, you know. So like yeah. Have you been farming for 4.0 by chance or no? Yeah, actually I might need to change my build target to Dun Hun instead, since we have been farming quite a bit of the you know, break effect piece over here ever since the Delia banner came out, and we were struggling to try to find and like make some more of the Dun Hun cowboy relics over here, you know. So like yeah. Oh nice. Did you guys do anything special yesterday, or like what place did you guys decide to go for your date yesterday? But like yeah. Was it your first time by the way yesterday, or have you already gotten to a date before? But like yeah. Yeah, I think I need to switch over to the South and try to Recluse, because ever since the event relics ended, right, for like the quote-unquote free limited trial relics over here, I may need to switch over to the South Recluse cowboy relics we have Dun Hun over here. Well, like yeah. But yeah, is it your first time, by the way? Wait, first time ever, or like first time, or like with your new date, I guess. Like yeah. Like first time or new person slash first date. But nonetheless, how did it go? Like yeah. Hello Em, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How's your Sunday been today? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday fun day as well today, Em. But yeah, happy Super Bowl season to you too again. Well, like yeah. How's your party going so far for your side of the things over here? But like yeah. Oh nice, how was it? Anise, but like yeah, did it went well? Yeah, it like went well, right? How did you feel? Well, like how did you feel for the first time? Like were you nervous at all, or was it a good picnic, or like yeah, did you guys do anything more like after you guys went on a picnic for lunchtime per se yesterday? But like yeah. Well, that's good though. You know, and picnic is generally like a good first date you know thing to do as well, you know, because it's not like, you know, a movie theater, you know, like watching a movie, you know. I mean, even though some people say that watching a movie may be an okay for a date, you know, as well, you know, but I don't think watching a movie, you know, may be a good first date, or like a date in general, just because you guys are not like talking that much, you know. Like yeah, when like watching a movie in a movie theater per se. But like yeah. If it's like at home, you know, then it's a bit of a different story, you know. But I don't know if that really counts as a date or not. Like because you guys are not really like going out, you know, when it comes to like being at home and like watching a movie together, you know. Like yeah. But yeah, sorry for being really late to stream today. Well, an hour-ish late to stream, I guess, because I mean, I was still planning to like stream like 8 p.m.ish, you know, a little bit after, but I just feel like I was like really far behind today because I slept like way too much today. Like yeah, I didn't really get out of bed until like 4 p.m. Like I initially woke up around like maybe like 1, I think, or like a little bit afternoon, right? Like right before 1 p.m. But then like went back to bed, you know, and then like I didn't like woke back up, you know, until like before 4. So like like yeah, I slept a lot today, but I don't feel like I slept, you know, like extremely well or like overly well, just because I like overslept quite a bit. Well, like yeah. Oh nice. What kind of food did you guys eat today? But like yeah. My family's still watching it, but I think what I'm doing. Oh really? Who are you guys rooting for? I guess. It's the Eagles versus the Patriots. I'm pretty sure, right? Like for the Super Bowl for this year, right? Like yeah. The last time I looked, I believe the Patriots have like nothing, but but since I just looked like right before stream, they like scored 7 points, I believe, right? Like yeah. Hello Hero, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully having a great Sunday as well, by the way. But like I recognized the last 2 frames of the Herter and had to click. Wait. Oh, as in like the gameplay over here, right, Richard? But like thanks for the follow, by the way, Richard. But yeah, is the Herter like also one of your favorite characters too, by the way, Richard? But like yeah, what kind of food did you guys eat today at the Super Bowl party this evening? But like I mean, I just had McDonald's. Like I was about to go to Raising Cane's, I guess, cause Raising Cane's, like I don't know, I feel like I haven't had it in like a few weeks, at the very most, or the very least, I guess you could say. But they actually closed around like 6 p.m. today, just because it's the Super Bowl day today and whatnot. So like yeah, and like I was like already really behind, in terms of like my schedule, and like since I didn't get out of bed until like after 4 p.m. I was like, yeah, screw it, I'm just gonna get McDonald's. But like hello James, welcome in, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully having a good day today as well so far. But I don't have Buto. But like yeah, do you have Buto by any chance, James? But like yeah. I was nervous, but after the picnic we just walked around the park. Oh nice, that's good though. So overall, I think it went pretty well and whatnot, right? Like yeah, even though I'm pretty sure it's like really natural, to be like nervous on the first days, especially if it's your very first time, and I don't know if it's your partner's first date as well or not too, like yeah. But still, I'm glad to see that it went really well and whatnot, and it's like also like great life experience for you too, so like yeah. Did you guys do anything else after that by chance, or like after that you guys decide to like head on back home and then like catch up upon like some other day and whatnot? But like yeah, I think that's a good first date actually. It feels like you guys had a good Saturday yesterday, per se. But like yeah. Seahawks and Patriots. Yeah, Seahawks and wait, not the Eagles. I said the Eagles, right? Like so sorry. I mean they both look like birds. Like yeah, but I know I'm gonna get backslash from like big NFL fans and whatnot, right? Like yeah, yeah, Seahawks and Patriots, not the Eagles. My family wanted Seahawks, but I mean they're like doing good so far, right? Like they're still like winning quite a bit more than the Patriots, right? But I mean I also don't care. Like because I don't really follow sports anymore. But I mean yeah, I guess it's kind of cool to see. I think Seahawks is generally like less popular compared to Patriots, right? Or like the Pats have like been really popular within an NFL meta, like NFL quote unquote meta, like for like a very, very long time, so I personally wouldn't really mind the Seahawks to win, just because Pats has been like kind of like the quote unquote meta for like a very long time for the NFL league, so like yeah, like I'm pretty sure oh dude, I just forgot it, but yeah, there's like another Super Bowl, like Pats against the I don't know if it's like 49ers or like something else, but yeah, those are like another really popular NFL team for the finals of Super Bowl. But like yeah, I don't think it's 49ers. I just forgot it, by the way. Like when I was just talking just now. Yeah, the Herter is the best. Like the Herter is the best because it is the Kirikiri supremacy over here. It's the Kirikiri trolley wizard over here. Well, like oh really? Do you like Aglia as your second favorite? I think my top 2 favorite characters overall, I mean, obviously the Herter is my number 1 choice. My second favorite character may be debatably Kafka, I guess, or maybe Vidalia. Like maybe Vidalia, because Vidalia sort of reminds me a bit of like a mixture between like the Herter, Jade, you know, and a little bit of Kafka vibes, right? But yeah, I really don't know who my second character. Well, probably Firefly. Either Firefly or Kafka or Constance. But like yeah. Oh, so Seahawks are leading by 29-13, right? Jello, who are you rooting for? Just out of curiosity, but like yeah. I mean, I don't really care who wins, but it would be kind of nice to see if you know, the Seahawks win, or like the Seahawks like win the entire Super Bowl, just because I feel like, you know, Patriots have won like a lot before, and that they're kind of like a like quote unquote meta NFL league team and whatnot, you know. So like yeah, like I feel like, you know, the Pats have always been like, you know, at least, you know, every year for the Super Bowl have been like always like getting towards the very end over here. So like it'd be cool to see someone else you know, take the Super Bowl for this year and whatnot. So like yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to see that you're having a good Sunday today so far, James, and a good weekend. I'm so excited for the new characters coming out. Oh, which characters are you most looking forward to for the new 4.0 Planar Cardia region update, right? Like yeah, including the guy, I don't know his name. Is it the character that kind of looks like Moe's by any chance, or no? But I did see a character recently, like after the live stream. I believe he's a hunt character as well, you know, and people have been saying that he kind of looks like Moe's over here. So like yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people mostly care about halftime show plus the commercials. Like yeah, I'm pretty sure well, like not non-sports fans, I guess, you know, like not so crazy like NFL sports fans that they mostly just like to watch, you know, the Super Bowl still just for like the halftime show as well as the commercials, you know. So like yeah, because commercials are like, you know, usually quite good, you know, throughout the Super Bowl every year per se. But like yeah, well, I don't know if they're like as good anymore, you know, but generally commercials are better, you know, on the Super Bowl season compared to like, you know, just like regular commercials, you know, like every day, you know. So like yeah. My top 3 is Blade, My Day, and Hysen. Oh, those are good choices, you know. No, it's okay. But like, no, you're more than welcome to, you know, share your opinion, dude. Like, yeah, you're more than welcome to, like, you know, tell us, because we are on a topic of like, well, we were just discussing the topic, I guess, of like, top 3 characters, or like, favorite characters, you know, like, yeah, those are good choices, I like to say. Yeah, Blade has quite of a pretty big backstory for his yeah, for his Kenzo Lofu pass, right? Of the what's it called? The possession again? Or no, I forgot what it's called, but the shoot, the Morris struck. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for. Like yeah, I'm like juggling between, I guess, you know, NFL and like Star Rail. But like yeah, so my brain is like trying to process in terms of like switching between like football, I guess, and Star Rail over here. But like yeah, like he has quite a big backstory for like the Shinzo Luffy and the Morris struck, you know. Plus he holds a really cool blade. But like I don't know too much about My Day and Hysen per se, because I haven't done the Emperor story quest yet. But like yeah, My Day looks pretty cool too. He's like a Greek god, right? In some sort of ways. I don't know if he's like as a Greek god / goddess, you know, compared to Agli over here, right? But he does kind of remind me one of those like Greek god warrior fighters throughout the Amphiros Colosseum region and whatnot. So like yeah. Hello Star, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday so far. Well, like, yeah, happy Super Bowl day today to you too. By the way, Star. Like, maybe it might be not true this weekend or next week, just because, you know, Plain Arcadia is coming out on Wednesday, I believe. So, you know, today, it's kind of like a pre-stream, you know, before Plain Arcadia, you know. And like Wednesday, it's definitely gonna be a 4.0 launch day for Honkai Star Rail over here, like the new region. Yeah, maybe like Saturday, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on like how much we still have to do for the both of the two games over here. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously I still want to play Genshin, you know, like I still play every day, and like, oh yeah, and I actually have been building my Z-Buy, you know, like, yeah, I've been building my, I've like actually been building my Z-Buy compared to, you know, like all my other characters, you know. So she's actually like quite usable for like battles and whatnot, despite her being like level 70 so far. But like, yeah, but yeah, maybe this weekend, depending on like how much stuff we have to do and like what like ends really soon, you know. But I haven't done, yeah, I haven't done Pure Fiction yet though, so I do still need to do, I do still need to do Pure Fiction, you know, before last weekend ends over here too, you know. So like, yeah, wait, I'm like so far behind in chat. So like, yeah, we had brisket, ooh, that sounds good. Brisket, wings, pepperoni roll, and bruschetta for food. Oh, what's bruschetta supposed to be? But like, yeah, I never heard of bruschetta before, but is that like some kind of bread by any chance, or is that some kind of like other like, you know, main course entree over here? But like, yeah, the brisket and wings and pepperoni roll sounds pretty good. I like the wings the most though, I think. Like, I feel like, you know, for like, you know, if you were to go to like a Super Bowl party, you know, like you're expecting to like there to be chicken wings over there, because I believe you know, wings in general is like the most popular like food for a Super Bowl and whatnot. So like, yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't pizza there, you know. But and pepperoni roll is kind of like pizza, you know. Like, yeah, it's just that it's not like shaped like a pizza of like triangles, you know. But like, wait, okay, but like, yeah, the guy, yeah, the 5-star hunt character, right? I don't think he's coming out like next update though, right? But I have a feeling that he'll be coming out, maybe during 4.1, because his character reveal has already been, out so far, right? Like, are you saving for him, I'm assuming, James? Or like, are you still gonna be possibly pulling for Yao Guan or like Spoxy, by any chance? But like, yeah, it looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. And we haven't had like an Electro Hunt character, you know, in like such a very long time, you know. Dude, I believe Mose may be the only Electro Hunt character now to think about it. Like, yeah, I believe Mose may be the only Electro Hunt character that we ever had in Star Wars so far. So like, I'm pretty sure the new Electro Hunt character, a lot of people will be pulling on him as well, since you know, we only have Mose so far in the current state of Star Wars at the moment, you know. So like, yeah, ooh, we don't have any good blessings over here, unfortunately. But like, yeah, me personally, I don't think I'll be going for Yao Guan or Spoxy so far. But not gonna lie, when we were looking at the live stream, you know, from live stream from 4.0 Friday, right? Yao Guan does look a bit cooler compared to like when we initially saw her splash out, you know. But like, yeah. What was the halftime show, by the way? Like, because I didn't really get a chance to like look at it yet. But yeah. Wait, what was it last year as well? Was last year's Ariana Grande, or was it someone else? But I feel like last year might have been Ariana Grande, but I'm not too sure, just because, you know, I guess it felt like a long time since the last Super Bowl season. You know, like, yeah. There's a new combat event tomorrow. You should I don't stream on Mondays though. Live star, sorry. I don't stream on Mondays though. Like, I usually stream like on Tuesdays, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? I mean, yeah, I don't really stream on Mondays. Like, yeah, because I still need to like, you know, balance myself and need my breaks, you know. But like, yeah, but like I obviously still want to play Genshin, you know, and like still want to stream. It's just that there's been like a lot of stuff in Star lately, and plus, you know, Hero was like asking like when I was gonna like, you know, be back on Star 2, I guess. Well, like, yeah. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of hard to juggle 2 games, I guess, you know, just because, you know, not all the guys, like, play both Star and Genshin per se, but like, don't worry, I'll stream, I still, like, regularly play both games, like, every day, and, like, you know, like, stream both no matter what, you know, but, like, yeah. Hello, Gain, welcome back, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great, Sunday as well, by the way, so far, Gain, but, nonetheless, how's your Sunday been today? Yeah, I feel like the Seahawks, you know, are gonna win, but nah, actually, no, it's debatable. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell just because, you know, I think we just got past the halftime show. You know, I'm pretty sure. That's what Jello said, right? And like the Patriots have been catching up ever the second time I looked, I guess. You know, like yeah, but like still, Oh really? Is it over? Is it already over? I didn't realize. It's like, dude, is it already over or no? Cause like, oh, it's already over. Well, like, yeah, dang, that I thought it like ends at like 10 p.m. CST or like 11 p.m. CST, but I didn't realize it's already over here. You know, like, yeah, but hey, go Seahawks! Like, cause I mean, I don't care really who wins, you know, between Pats and Seahawks at all, but like, not gonna lie, it is nice to see someone new take the Super Bowl this season, you know, like, yeah, but sorry, I didn't realize it ended just because I'm like really far behind throughout the schedule today and whatnot, so like, yeah, since I didn't get out of bed until like 4 p.m. But like, hey, go Seahawks, go Birds. Well, like, I saved 34,000 Solar Jades and I have 10. Oh, nice. How long have you been saving for so far, Gain? But who are you saving for? Just out of curiosity. But like, yeah. We had a bunch of other food. I don't know how to describe bruschetta, but my sister likes it. What kind of food does it remind you the most of, I guess? Like, yeah, for bruschetta. It kind of sounds like bread. Like, yeah, it kind of sounds like bread, I guess, just because I know bruschetta, like, it like sort of like quote unquote rhymes with bread. Well, like, yeah, because it's BR, I guess, you know, but not exactly, you know, obviously. So like, yeah, but that's like the first thing that came out of my mind, you know, for bruschetta when you mentioned it over here. Like, let's see, but sorry, I didn't realize it already ended, because I thought usually, you know, they end around like 10 p.m. or like 11 p.m. But hey, GG easy. Well, like, yeah, so yeah, the Birds won overall, you know. Well, like, yeah, go Birds. Like, probably Yao Guan. Oh, nice. Will you be pulling for a Lycon as well by any chance, Gain, or no? Yeah, Yao Guan does look better, not gonna lie, after seeing her from her 4.0 trailer and whatnot, you know. And me personally, I'm probably not gonna still be pulling for Yao Guan / Sparksy, just because, like, when I saw their initial splash outs, you know, I wasn't really too convinced to like pull for him since the beginning, you know. But no, she does look quite better, and you know, have a bit more you know, character shine to her after we saw her from the 4.0 live stream and trailer, you know. Like, yeah, like, yeah, she's a general too, you know. Like how Gen 1 is, you know, and like Fushan, I'm pretty sure too. But like, I still wonder like if she outranks them at all or not. Like, yeah, like I want to see how she is like compared to the other Shinzo Luffy characters that we currently have so far in Star Rail over here. But like, oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. But like, yeah.
Eternal.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I don't know who Bad Bunny is at all. Like, but okay. I thought it might was Ariana Grande like 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago? But yeah, Kendrick, I know, but I don't know who Bad Bunny is, so like, yeah. How many cosmic fragments do we have? We only have like 255 over here, so when you have, I've never seen this one before. When you have more than 800 cosmic fragments, the chances of store domain, it's okay. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much, cause you know, ooh, that doesn't matter too much just because, you know, I feel like a lot of times store domains like appear anyways, you know. But like, yeah. Wait, let me just do the occurrence over here, cause like, oh, this is a new one over here as well. But like, I wanted the Broncos to win, but oh really? That's okay. Maybe next year, I guess. But yeah, at least the Birds won, you know. Like at least the Seahawks won this year, you know. But Broncos is a quite popular team as well, I like to say. Like yeah, and I don't know if they've like made it to the Super Bowl like quite recently a lot, you know, or like as much as the Patriots per se. But yeah, Broncos are still quite a popular team to root for overall still, you know. Like yeah. Yeah, go Birds. Like yeah, I said it, I said on Miss Eagles at first, you know, but like yeah, M corrected me and said that it was the Broncos instead. Like I thought it was the Eagles just because I don't know the freaking team art, you know, like the team like logo, it looks like an eagle, but yeah, it's not an eagle, it's not the Eagles instead. But yeah, oh yeah, I think it's Rihanna instead. You're right, I think it's Rihanna instead of Ariana. But yeah, I think that was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago instead of last year that you guys said it was Kendrick Lamar instead. But like yeah, but yeah, I don't really follow like sports that much. I mean, I used to follow sports a bit, you know, but like I don't really follow too much like anymore ever since after college, I guess. So like yeah. Let's see. I also like Run May. Oh, are you one to pull for Run May? Is that what you're trying to say, Gain, as well, or no? Or are you trying to say for Run May too? Because yeah, she's supposed to get a new skin next update, right? With the new playing the Cartier region. But like, when was the last time that she had like actually had a banner? Because I feel like Run May hasn't had like a banner in like such a long time since I guess she's like one of the free characters that you can redeem for the golden tickets, you know. Like yeah. Hopefully I can get to E1 because I mean, yeah, E1 is like a best Eidolon, right? Or wait, is it E2 or E1? I'm pretty sure it's E1. I don't know if it's like necessary to get E1 or not, you know, or if it's like really needed or like game breaking compared to like E1 E2 Herta or like E1 E2 Casterus. But like yeah, is E1 supposed to be like her best Eidolon at all game? But like yeah. Excuse me. Well oh gosh, but like, oh yeah, I really ate dinner late today then. If I'm like trying to like, get rid of my, Hikisuba here, but like, yeah. Who's the Scythe girl, by the way? But like, yeah. Oh, is it Casterus over here? Like, did she like took all of your, Stellar Jades when, she initially had her, banner back then? But she has quite a couple of reruns though, you know, I think. Like, yeah, wait, did she had like more than one rerun, or did she have like more than one? I feel like she had like maybe 2 or 3, but it might just been like one rerun, you know, when she reran with Cyrene, you know, like yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Jello. Thanks for the follow, by the way. But yeah, go birds. But like go Eagles. Like have a good day at school tomorrow. Yeah, hope you have a good rest of your night and good night's sleep too. But like yeah, take care. Have a great start to your week tomorrow. But like yeah, I was about to say next week, you know, but technically it is a new week, you know, because it's Sunday today. But like yeah, nonetheless, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, and hope you have a great start to your Monday tomorrow. But like yeah, yeah, I'm not much of a sports person either, and like my parents are not really much into sports too much at all, you know. But like they still have like a Super Bowl party, I guess. So like, you know, every year if they really decide to host it per se. But like yeah, but I mean they don't really follow sports except. No, I think my dad like follows tennis, I guess, you know, like yeah, but I mean obviously it's not as like talked upon, you know, or not as well known, you know, compared to like, you know, football or like soccer, you know, or like, you know, NBA basketball, you know. So like yeah, soccer is you know, still quite it's more of a worldwide, I guess, you know, and like I think it's more popular in Europe, you know, compared to America, but like obviously it's still quite popular in America over here too, you know. So like yeah, but I think football is still the most popular out of the three sports between basketball, soccer, and football over here. Like yeah, football as in, you know, like the toss ball, not the actual football, you know, in which you like, you know, actually use your foot. But like because we is weird as Americans calling it football instead of like handball. But like yeah, yeah, she is pretty cool. Did you still manage to like get her though, like during her first banner or like during one of her reruns by any chance? But I still like the Herta the most though. Like yeah, I still like the Herta the most out of all the characters in Star Rail, you know. But yeah, I'm a bit biased just because, you know, I've been a Herta main like ever since, you know, day one that Star Rail initially came out, you know. So like yeah, but no, Castorus is a really cool character. And like she's actually probably my strongest now to think about it, you know. I think my Herta maybe still slightly more built, you know, or generally more built than Castorus, but no, I think my Castorus may be like my strongest overall per se, you know. Like yeah. Oh yeah, let's like rewrite the Hilti card over here, because obviously we're not running the Hilti team over here and whatnot. But like but yeah, it's Rahana, right? Not Ariana. But like yeah, that was last year, I'm pretty sure, right? Like I'm kind of surprised they chose someone like entirely different than me, I guess, you know, because you know, Bad Bunny isn't like I don't recognize who they are. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure they obviously are still quite popular, you know, but you know, definitely not as popular as like Kendrick Lamar, you know, and like all the other like high popular you know people. But like yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they decide to go on a different route, I guess, instead, because usually it's like a celebrity that they choose that, you know, majority or like a lot of more people like know overall, you know. Like yeah, at least me personally, I don't really know who Bad Bunny is until you guys mentioned that over here. Well, like yeah, Nihility, let's get rid of this. Ooh, we don't have many harmony blessings over here, so I guess we can try to like enhance our harmonies blessings and whatnot, to say the very least. But like yeah, yeah, how much of a difference E1 is, or like yeah, what makes you really want to go for E1 gain? But yeah, I think E1 may be her best, right? Or is it not? And like E2 is also good too, but E1 I think it's like generally a bit more effective than E2, I'm pretty sure. Like yeah. How's your homework, by the way, Em? But like oh, you have an exam tomorrow, right? Like I think I remembered, but yeah, how are you prepared for your exam tomorrow? hopefully you're quite steady and that you feel ready for tomorrow. But like yeah, you still have an exam tomorrow, right? But like yeah. I think I need to use Hyacinth first though before finding the boss over here. But nonetheless, yeah, how do you feel today before tomorrow? Well, like
Existence is unity. Darkness with me.
I think for some reason it's a bit hot over here, but no, never mind. The heater is on, but technically I don't know why it feels a bit warmer right now. But like yeah. It's rough right now. I'm trying to. I do not actually feel. Really? Wait, how come? Like, how come? You feel like it's a bit rough right now, but like, yeah. Well, what exam do you have tomorrow? Just out of curiosity, but gotta lock in. Like, but still, like, how come? Cause you studied like a bit on Friday, right? And I'm assuming you studied quite a bit Saturday and Sunday today, right? But like, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, you know, like, how ready do you feel tomorrow, I guess? Or, just generally speaking, you know, what are your thoughts, so far? But, like, yeah. Yag 1 is, staying the whole version, the free 30 pause. Right, I found that out, like, after the stream. Like, yeah, I found that out that Yag 1 is gonna be staying throughout the whole, beta, which is, like, pretty cool. Like, I mean, me personally, I still don't think I'm gonna be pulling for Yagwan at all. But it is pretty cool how they're having her as the entire phase, kind of like how Cyrene, you know, was throughout the entire phase for phase 1 and phase 2 when, you know, she initially came out way back then. So like, yeah, Star Wars does provide quite a nice rewards, you know, 30 pours, you know, that's maybe equivalent to like 10 in Genshin, you know. Like yeah, because you know the lantern, right? I believe it's 10, right? And like well, maybe 20, like because like the stellar jades and stuff like that, and the other extra like rewards and events, you know. But like the free claiming thing, you know, that you don't have to do anything, you know, for events. I believe it's usually like 10 per se. Like yeah. Like, it's like single wishes, right? And then there's like a big 5 wish, you know, like towards the last day. But, yeah. I still think that Star Wars is quite, is still pretty generous when it comes to like, freebies, at least in my, personal opinion. But like, yeah. Yeah, so you have plenty of time then. Yeah, you have plenty of time then, so even less to worry. Hero. Like, cause, yeah, I forgot that, Yao Guan is, like, throughout the entirety of 4.0, you know? So, you would probably have, like, 6 weeks, I think, you know, before her banner ends, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, yeah. Unless they decide to extend, you know, 4.0 again, which very unlikely they will, you know, just because, you know, 3.0, 3.8 of this update, you know, is the only update that they have, like, 3, phases over here, right? But like still, if they do decide to do that, you know, then you have plenty of time to like save for Yao Guan then. Like, yeah, plenty of time and opportunity, you know, to get the Chancel Loafer General lady, you know, coming out next Wednesday. But like, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean. Oh, that's bad. Like, I'm like really not paying attention, you know, to what's happening over here, because, you know, I'm just trying to get my weekly done. But we literally just like we literally just like lost like 3 remembrance cards. That one of them was a gold one over here too, you know. But like, yeah. It's for science, and like I'm confused. I feel like I'm. What kind of science? Like chemistry, physics, or biology, or like what kind? But yeah, science is hard. Like science is hard, but I mean, I guess it's easy to understand if you like do it more, you know, over reading. At least me personally, I feel like, you know, I'm much better with projects over exams, you know, and you know, interactivity locks in my brain a bit more, you know. But like, yeah, what kind of science are you doing right now for this semester over here, but like yeah. Yeah, memorization is pretty tricky, or like overall just a really big mental skill to have over here per se. But I think wait, have you watched what's it called? Not The Office, but have you watched Suits by any chance before? M or no? Like yeah, like the TV show Suits. You know, for like the lawyers, but like wait, let's go reward, because I think reward is slightly more rare than occurrence over here, right? Like yeah. If I win, I'm not going for Eidolons after I get sustained at DPS. Oh, what about the Holycone though? Because I feel like Holycone does look pretty nice. Like well, I guess in terms of like her design of the like, ooh, got a special price. Like I feel like the Lycone does like pretty nice for the like the art design and the splash art, but like yeah. I don't know if it's like any good though, because I didn't really pay attention, you know, to the description of the Lycone, right? And like, you know, since I'm not really intending to go for like Yaoguan, you know, then like there obviously is no reason, you know, for me to like go for the Lycone per se. But you know, I was a bit surprised at like how good the Lycone looks, you know. Oh, at least in my opinion, you know, the Lycone looks a bit more, it looks a bit better, such more appealing, you know, compared to like the splash out character design for Yaoguan, at least in my personal opinion. But like yeah. I did get 90 pulls though out of the oh, so did it took you 90 pulls to get Agli Banner? Or yeah, did he hit hard pity when you got Aglia back then? But like yeah. But you won your 50-50 though, right? Like for Aglia, so yeah, it was still good, you know, that you still managed to like get Aglia and win. Even though it did hit you hard pity per se, but yeah, 90 pulls is expensive though. Not gonna lie, like cause you know, yeah, 90 pulls is roughly around 160,000, right? Stellar Jades, or no, not 160,000, but 16,000 Stellar Jades, I'm pretty sure. But like yeah. Yeah, the Lycone looks cool. I mean, it looks, to me, it looks a bit nicer compared to like the character splash of Yaoguan. But yeah, don't forget to put on the Lycone if you really wanted to. Actually, the Lycone might be worth going for regardless, because once the new region comes out, you know, and like Elation is a new path, right? Then like we have like barely any Lycones, you know, to use for the Elation characters, since you know, there's like little to like no Lycones, you know, to start off with next Wednesday, you know. So like yeah. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, you should definitely focus a bit more on his studies, but just let me know I guess when you're ready, I will say. But like yeah, or I do, but I was asking if you like saw Suits before, you know. I can help you in terms of like your study habits per se, or like change your mindset to like study better, if that makes sense. But there was a quote, you know, that kind of helped me like study better in terms of like memorization from Suits before. Like yeah, I mean, even though it's a TV show, you know, but one of the quotes, you know, from Suits, like kind of helped me have a better mindset, or like made my memory a bit better. But like yeah.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Okay, but I guess I'll tell you. But it's like during the first season as well, like when I initially watched Suits, right? Because you know, like
Return to dust.
yeah, I remember trying to like go for a security plus, you know, and like that requires like a lot of memorization as well. Like yeah, like a certification that is. But the one quote line that kind of like stuck up with me, you know, and like kind of helped me a bit in terms of like changing my mindset of studying, or like just overall made my memory a bit better / easier to really like remember things, you know. Yeah, Mike Ross is like one of the main characters, right? And like interviewing with, you know, Harvey Specter for like a new position as a lawyer, you know. And like you know, I think yeah, Harvey Specter was quite astonished like how he memorized the book, you know, or just like how he still even remembered the books from like a very specific page, you know. And like I think Mike was like the biggest quote line, I think Mike was like he said to him like I'm trying to really think, but like yeah, the biggest quote line that Mike ever said to him, you know, on like how he remember things well is like, you know, once I read something, like I never forget it, if that makes sense. So like yeah, once I read something, I never forget it. It like always sticks with me. So hopefully that helps a bit, I guess, you know, in terms of like memorizing like stuff for your studies and science test tomorrow, you know. But no, after seeing the initial clip, you know, it kind of helped me a bit in terms of like changing my point of view, or like my yeah, changing my point of view / path, I guess, or like my mindset in terms of like trying to remember things in my head and whatnot. So like yeah, watch the first clip, or like watch the first episode, or I can send it to you if you really want me to. But yeah, the quote line in terms of like once I read something, you know, I never forget it. Like once I read something, I never forget it. Like it definitely helped, you know, made me memorize and study a bit more, you know, for like exams and whatnot. So like yeah, like certification. No, I'm grinding like 90 pulls through the banner. That's how much I have. Oh, okay. So okay, so okay, so you have like 90 pulls so far ever since you got Agli, right? Like yeah, throughout the Agli banner. Okay, I see what you mean. Like I thought you know, I thought it took you like 90 pulls to get Aglier, but that makes more sense now. Like yeah, because I was a bit confused, and like no, yeah, you got Aglier earlier as well. So like so yeah, it wouldn't make sense because 90 pulls is like hard pity and whatnot. So like yeah, sorry, it's a long day today. But yeah, my brain has been quite slow today, and like I had a well, not a long day, but I started late today. Well, like yeah, because I didn't get out of bed until 4 p.m. per se. But like yeah, so you're guaranteed a 5-star then so far. But you all wanted to go for the light cone as well, right? So you may need to like prepare more, I guess, you know. Still, since you want to go for both the character and the light cone, but nonetheless, I feel like it should be perfectly fine, you know, just because yeah, just because Yao Guan's banner is supposed to like last throughout the whole 4.0 update, you know, like yeah. Okay, let's go for the last one, I guess, since I didn't realize we had like that many negative carries over here. Like I thought we only had like 1 or 2, you know, but I really didn't thought that we collected way more, you know, than we initially thought over here from before. But like it wasn't super early. Oh, was Sunday super early, or was it Aglet? Yeah, it wasn't Sunday then, that was like early, because I thought one of the characters that you got from this banner, you managed to get super early, but I'm assuming it was Sunday instead, right? Like or was it someone else? But I thought one of the two, you know, got like super early, or like quite early, I guess. But I'm assuming Aglia, you only got your like a soft pity then, right? Like yeah. It must have been Sunday then. It must have been Sunday then they got super early, but I must have like, I guess, not too sure, I guess, since it's been a while since our banner initially came out, right? Since we're almost at 4.0 by now. But like yeah. Yeah, I really haven't pulled since the Delia, so for me it's been quite some time, I guess, but I still feel like probably wait until 4.1 or like 4.2, or at least wait to see what the other future characters may be like after halfway of 4.0 of next Wednesday, you know. But like yeah. I mean, these are. I mean, this is the only one that's like quote unquote good, but none of them are like abundant still. So yeah, none of them are. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. One of them ended up being pretty good over here, right? Like yeah, this is elation though, so you definitely want to swap this one out for something else over here. But I mean, I still want to try to get good equations just so we don't like have to like struggle or manually play against the boss fight over here like as much. So like yeah, let's see. Oh, that was it. We have like a lot more cosmic fragments, but oh wait, no, it's a limit of 3 actually. I forgot that it's a limit of 3 rerolls over here, but it's okay. Like yeah, I really want to see, you know, the other characters coming afterwards. Or I mainly want to see the, you know, like the new character with glasses, you know, like that we saw, you know, in the trailer, I guess, as well as a screenshot of her, like with like a preview of her, I guess, you know, from one of the short videos. But like, yeah, I did want to like try both characters out, you know, before still really deciding and whatnot. But my mindset is still like, you know, mainly focusing towards the girl with glasses, I guess. Like yeah, and also has the same, you know, voice actor as Farina. But like oh, this is elation. Okay, so let's just get rid of this one over here. But like yeah. Ooh, we're getting better, I guess, when it comes to our cards per se, but I mean, it's okay. I was thinking that we probably should have played better, I guess, for the Divergent Universe, so since I don't know if we have enough of the save states, you know, to like farm, I guess, the planar ornaments, right, and the link ropes for the other boss, right? But like, I believe we still have like 1 or 2 that are like pretty good for casters over here, and you know, we can use those instead to farm more of the planar ornaments / link ropes if we really need to per se, right? But like yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's definitely 1 or 2 because, you know, the Divergent Universe hasn't reset it recently at all, so like we should be a-okay over here per se. But like yeah. These are all destruction though, unfortunately, so oof. Yeah, let's just get rid of all the non main ones over here. But like yeah. Remembrance, Harmony, and Nihility, but I mean we can get rid of this still, right? Because, you know, it's Nihility. If you get rid of... No, it's okay, because we don't have 4 of these. I mean, yeah, we only have 2 Nihility. So, let's just rewrite this one and the other one over here, I think. That's our best bet. Wait, this is a Hunt one, though. But if we... Okay, if we rewrite the Hunt one, then we lose our blessing over here. So, probably not. Yeah, I guess this is our last one that we can rewrite. Oh, but we're getting a Nihility again though. So like, yeah. Characters can resist fatal damage and consume energy to restore their own HP. This one may be good, like, since, you know, we're using casters over here, but nonetheless, yeah, let's just finish blessing our buffing our blessings over here, and then move on to the final boss in a bit. But like yeah. That was a lot of cosmic fragments that we managed to grab towards the end of the level over here, but let's see. Like I thought, you know, it wouldn't be like over 2,000 because it felt like only like 1,000, you know. So like,
Sound lingers. Finally, emerge from your cocoon.
okay.
Eternal. Darkness with me.
Yeah, we may or may not do the Overworld quest because the events like, well, they don't end soon since they're conventional and memorable, but the limited time, I guess, rewards end like today and whatnot. But yeah, I'm debating like whether to like start over actually for the world quest that we initially did, right, with Peeler and the others, but I don't think we can fully start over. And plus, since we already abandoned, you know, from like last left off, the past Sunday, I believe, right? We can like continue off or like start off from where we left off from before. But yeah, for the you know, Bellabog side region.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Oh, but yeah, we're doing fine. Like, so like, still doing okay, even though our blessings, like, you know, want the best of the best per se. But like, yeah, oh, dude, I like almost knocked down my coke, like just barely. I felt like, but still.
By the wind. May death protect us.
I would have been really bad because I have I don't really have much stuff to clean per se. But like yeah, okay. We is done with the Divergent Universe for this week, but yeah, made it to level 110, not level 111, but 110 over here. But like I don't know if I want to save this save file or not, since, you know, yeah, there's quite a bit of hunt and one erudition, I guess, but I mean, mostly hunt and erudition together, so it's like 5. I don't know if the curious I'm gonna get it at all, but oh, we do have an empty save file over here though. Okay, so I guess we just like fill in for the fourth one over here, since, you know, we have an extra space and whatnot. But like yeah.
Need something? If not,
Yay! Give me my rewards. But like don't have to worry about the Virgin Universe until next weekend, I believe, again. But like yeah. But I think the other thing we may have to do though, like the other what's it called? Currency wars we may have to do, you know, for next week per se. But like yeah. Okay. Did I use my resin at all yet? No. Oh yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I did, but we have a bit more for like one more run over here. So yeah, let's just do the last one over here, since we like really need you know, more relics for yeah, we really need like more relics for Dun Hunt over here, since we learned from yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. But like yeah. We have like one left. I don't think envy is so good, right? Well, I mean, that's what it's like saying that it's not really recommended for them. So yeah, let's just get rid of the last 4 and then use our 40 trailblazer power for one over here per se. But like
Open your eyes.
I always deliver.
Mountains fall, dragons rise!
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
yeah, I think we might do the event because it ends quite soon over here. Oh, it's rated at like 10 p.m. though, but it's okay. I think.
This is
Or hopefully we can like play both of them
Sesame.
before the next daily reset. I don't know if we can complete the Pokemon one
Nothing but a boy.
by the next daily reset because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the longer one between the two, right? Like the combat one and the Pokemon cat one. But definitely, I guess we can try to see how much we can get through the combat event over here. But like, yeah. Pure Fiction doesn't end until next week, so we're okay for not doing Pure Fiction until the following weekend. Currency Wars does end soon, but I mean, we can just wait until next time, or might do it off stream just because it ends, I believe, yeah, before the new region, right? So I don't know if it'll reappear, I guess, when Plano Cardia comes out. Yeah, let's see the combat event then. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure, it's not much spoilers needed over here. Well, besides the region, I guess. Besides the region, but, I mean, gotta do it for the Stellar Jades and the Tracks of Destiny and all that stuff, right? But like, yeah, the limited time rewards I'm pretty sure disappears for the next daily commission over here. So, yeah, within the next 4 hours, I believe, you know, they want to appear again for tomorrow. Ooh, okay, I don't know who this is at all. Like, this is an entirely new region over here, but yeah. Her name is Urania, okay, but now the sky has lost its color and the holy. Okay, I don't know if I want to read this that much just because it may be spoilers. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like very not like minor spoiler, I guess, for like teeny tiny, but either way, I'm just gonna skip most of this just because we're not really there for the main trailblazing quest at all, you know, like yeah. Oh, okay. And she like just disappeared just now. But like okay, yeah, so the combat event, I guess, like they have regular rewards over here, but also they have the limited time rewards. But the limited time rewards you know, ends within the next few hours over here, so yeah, I guess we can just start off with the boss fight over here. But yeah, okay, hard mode is the minimum, I guess, you know, for the Stellar Jades. Oh, okay, Nightmare mode too, you know, for an additional 20. So we may have to do the hardest difficulty after all, you know, for all these bosses, I guess. But let's see. Oh, there's a special mechanism over here too. Okay, so is it a bit different compared to like a regular battle? Each stage features 3 difficulty levels. Okay, easy, hard, and nightmare. Those are the only 3 difficulties that we need to do. Complete the prerequisite difficulty challenge to unlock the next one. Before the challenge, you can check the details of each stage's special mechanism. But like, yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going so far? But like, yeah, the quotes I was trying to like mention to you. Wait, did you hear what I said earlier? No, if not, that's okay. But like the quotes I said like a bit earlier, you know, from like one of the main characters, you know, in the show Suits, you know, the big quotes, I guess, that kind of helped me study a bit better, you know, like overall maybe better memorize things, you know. It's like once I read something, you know, I never forget it. Like so that kind of helped me a bit when it came to like trying to like study for the, you know, for the Security Plus, you know, certification, like back then, you know, and like kind of like change my mindset, you know, in terms of like, you know, quote unquote different approach, you know, like a different or new approach, you know, in terms of like memorizing things and whatnot. Like yeah, hopefully that helps in terms of like maybe changing your mental mindset slash point of view, you know, in trying to like figure out how to memorize things, you know. But yeah, from the quote line that, you know, Mike Ross says, you know, to Harvey Specter from like the very first episode of Suits, you know, when like he was having an interview, you know, with Harvey Specter, was yeah, once I read something, I never forget it. But like yeah, I feel a bit better, but I'm gonna take a break to save my sanity. And okay, I mean that personally helped me. I don't know if it'll help you though. Yeah, I don't know if it'll help you because obviously everyone's different, you know. But it definitely helped me in terms of like being a bit more effective, you know, when trying to memorize things and whatnot. So like yeah, like when I had to memorize things for like an exam that requires like a lot of memorization. But yeah, like yeah, I was like once I read something I never forget it. It kind of like really helped me remember like a lot of you know, like terms and like words, you know, and like phrases, definitions, you know, for like, you know, the exam I took from before. But like yeah, okay. Oh, how to get the frame in Honkai Star Rail? It's because I just completed anomaly arbitration with 2-star medal, like with 2 stars. So like yeah, I know towards the very end of the stream, right? We completed like a bronze level, you know, and like the second attempt we tried to like fight the anomaly arbitration, you know, boss. We like like he was like at 1%, you know, from but then unfortunately we lost like the 2nd star, you know, after he was like at 1%, right? But after I built my Firefly, Vidalia, Run May, and Link Chai relics better, I managed to get like 2 out of 3 stars for the anomaly arbitration, you know, like post stream, you know. So like yeah, but yeah, I got it. I got the silver portrait, you know, from the anomaly arbitration over here. So like yeah, I mean it like disappears, you know, like after, you know, the next season comes, you know. But yeah, I remember the first time I got it, you know, it was the bronze portrait over here. But like yeah, but yeah, we did ended up completing the anomaly arbitration yesterday. Oh yeah, we like swapped, you know, teams as well. So like night 1, you know, we used the Castros team instead. And like you know, we initially used Herta, right? But we switched Castros and Herta teams to 1 and 3 over here. Team 3, I mean team 2 I auto-played though, cause it's like fighting against the bugs, you know. So like yeah, like team 2, you know, it was Firefly, Run May, Vito Leo, and Link Shaw, you know. And the King boss, you know, it was Firefly, Run May, Vito Leo, Link Shaw over here too. So like yeah, but yeah, you can only get the portrait, I guess, you know, the frame, if you complete the anomaly arbitration boss fight over here. So like yeah, yeah, and I got silver from yesterday because we achieved victory in no more than 4 cycles, luckily. Like yeah, I remember the second attempt though, we were like so close, you know, in achieving victory in no more than 4 cycles, right? Because you had like 1% of health, you know, before we before it like removed our star, you know, to like 1 star over here, right? So like I tried like a couple more times, you know, like after that, you know, like after end of stream, right? Got even unluckier. like maybe like wasn't like, you know, yeah, was even harder, you know. And I like ended like 33%, right? But then like after I figured out like my weakest relics for like all 4 characters, you know, and like decided to like have better relics, you know, for all 4 of them, then like yeah, it made me a lot easier to get 2 stars over here. So like yeah, I don't know if it's a close call or not, because I really cannot remember, because I stood up to like past like 3 or 4 a.m, you know, during the anomaly arbitration yesterday, like after stream, I mean. But I don't think it was like barely 2 stars since you know, it didn't feel like it was like barely getting 2 stars from you know, after building and like giving my characters like way better relics than before. So like yeah, like much better, not way better, but yeah, much better relics than before. But yeah, I'm spending every last dime I have on Yao Kuan's relics. Yeah, you probably should, cause that's the character that you like wanted to build the most, right? Or like overall want to like really go for the most and farming the most so far, plus her Lycone. Like I've been like really farming the Leah relics ever since she came out. But then like when we did anomaly arbitration yesterday, right? Like we figured out like Dunhan really has like so trash relics, you know, like so bad relics that it was like really hard for us to decide like what relics, you know, to like swap off the current relics, you know, for the self-enchanted recluse. So like today, I guess it's the official day, you know, in which we like finally swapped our build target, you know, from Leah to Dunhan over here. Since you know, we realized yesterday that we really don't have many of the cowboy hats over here at all. So like yeah. Yeah, the cowboy hats we have like 40, I'm pretty sure, right? But the break effect artifacts, we have no, we have 26. The break effect artifact we have 233. So like yeah, we have like 10 times the amount of Iron Cavalry compared to self-enchanted recluse. So yeah, definitely it's a time for a change of a path over here. But like I just got Chen Yun. Is she good? I didn't even know I didn't have her. Thank you by the way. But like yeah. But like I know, I realized you changed your nickname to M. Like in all caps by the way too. So like yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's a really good harmony character, but I mean if you really have like Robin, you know, Sunday, or even Bronya, you know, then like Chen Yun isn't like as good compared to like the 5-star harmony support characters, at least in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, she is a pretty good 4-star harmony support overall, and can go alongside with like a great versatile of teams per se. But like yeah, I think I used to use her a little bit, you know, during the very beginning, I guess, you know, of Shinzo Lufu. For like some time, you know, but I mean I didn't really use her like that much, you know, after I decided to go like a different route, you know, with Jinlu, Japard, Bailu, and like some other character instead. So like yeah, I'm pretty sure I used yeah, I'm pretty sure during my time in the Shinzo Lufu, I mainly used Bailu, Jinlu, Japard, and Kafka. So like I know Kafka doesn't really go like well, you know, or that doesn't really like matches, you know, with Jinlu per se, but like back then, I guess those are like my top characters, you know, in which I decided to like use Jinlu and Kafka like together still, you know. So like yeah, and before Japard, you know, I used March 7th for the most part over here, like yeah, I think that's. Yeah, and like once we got Lynx, you know, I kind of replaced Bailu with Lynx instead. So like, but hey, I mean Kafka is I mean, yeah, she's a main DPS, right? But back then, you know, when I first played Shinzo Lufu, you know, or used Kafka with Jinlu, like I kind of saw her as like sort of like a quote unquote secondary DPS, just because she's like dot damage, you know, rather than like big destruction damage like how Jinlu is over here. So like, you know, yeah, back then I kind of like treated Kafka, I guess, you know, like as sort of a sub DPS or like a secondary DPS, just because her damage output is a, you know, damage over time and not like big numbers destruction damage like how Jinlu is over here back then. But like no, she does. Like, no, you are, it is not random at all, and you're entirely right. But like, yeah, because there's obviously been like posts and memes, you know, between Star and Genshin in terms of like Skirk being like the twin sister, I guess, of like Jinlu. So like and like that was like one main reason that I wanted to pull for Skirk back then, you know, like for first bandit, because she really looks identical to like Jinlu over here. So like yeah, but no, you're entirely right, because a lot of people really think that Jinlu, you know, looks like Skirk, you know, and like for me, even back then, you know, I still think like Skirk is kind of like basically very identical, and like the twin, I guess, twin sister slash twin version of Jinlu over here in Star Rail, you know. But like yeah, kind of like Vodka and like Japard, you know. Yeah, Japard is kind of like the Star Rail version of Vodka, you know, coming in Genshin later on, you know. But yeah, Jinlu is definitely the Star Rail version of Skirk, I feel like too, you know. So like yeah, you're absolutely not wrong at all. But like I mean, I'm pretty sure they both have entirely different backstories too, you know. But no, their character designs are like very identical to each other, I like to say. Like yeah, I guess Skirk has a bit more of an icy feel, you know, compared to Jinlu over here. Is definitely more Shenzo Lofu, right? Because you know her outfit and like I don't know, it's not a dress, right? But like her outfit still overall looks different compared to Skirk and whatnot. But the character themselves, you know, they look quite similar to each other overall, I feel like, right? Well, like, yeah. Like how, you know, like how Seidra over here, you know, kind of looks like Farina. So, yeah, you're not wrong at all. Like, I think, yeah, between Jinlu and Farina, I think,
Who's spreading gossip about me?
Jinlu has a closer resemblance to Skirk, you know, rather than Seidra to Farina. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I personally think, you know, Jinlu and Skirk are like more identical to each other, you know, in terms of appearance, rather than Seidra and Farina. But like, yeah, but Seidra and Farina are very close look-alike as well too, you know. But me personally, I think Seidra is still her coloring is a little bit more different, you know, compared to Jinlu versus Skirk, at least in my personal opinion. Like, I heard that Seidra and Farina have like very similar personalities, though, or at least similar personalities over Jinlu versus Skirk. But like still, I think Jinlu does look more identical to Skirk rather than Seidra versus Farina, even though they are kind of neck to neck in terms of similarity appearances, I guess you could say. So like, yeah. Do you have enough for E6, Hero? No. Do you have enough for E6? I don't think you have enough for E6, but hey, I mean, you can swipe, I guess, as a lot of people said before, you know. Well, like, yeah, E6 is like really expensive too, per se, but like, I don't know if you have enough for E6 just because you have like 80 so far, right? Well, like, I mean, you can get really lucky. Like, so you know, don't let me hold you back from getting E6 Yaguan next Wednesday. Well, like, wait, actually, you probably can, because like Urbano's like throughout the whole update, right? So yeah, it is possible. It is possible, since, you know, technically Yao Guan is supposed to last throughout the whole 4.0 version update, right? So yeah, if you have like double the amount of time, you know, to you know, pull on Yao Guan's banner compared to like a normal banner, in which you only have like 3 weeks, I believe, right? Like yeah. So hey, yeah, it is possible. So you know, if you're still ruthless about it, then go for it. Well, like, yeah. Oh, okay. Back row target is located in the, yeah, and cannot be selected by single target attack and blast type abilities. Okay, so only these type of moves can hit enemy back row targets over here, right? Like, yeah. This is sort of like the other thing, like the card game, whatever it's called. I keep on forgetting what it's called just because I only done it like once before, you know, like, yeah, but yeah, the Currency Wars. However, you know, in Currency Wars, we're the only ones that have the back row, right? With like Jade and whatnot, you know, initially. But I think for this combat event, it's mostly the enemies have a back row lineup instead, you know. So like, yeah. Okay, we had to do easy mode first, though, right? Okay, we had to do easy mode first before we can do hard mode. But let's see what best works over here, I guess. But yeah. Oh, they have character trials over here too. Okay, I didn't realize. But but we see use only 4 characters since you know, for us we're not really having a back row character lineup though. Like yeah, compared to the enemies. Okay, some enemies cannot be targeted by single target and blast abilities. Defeating back row targets will increase the damage dealt to the enemy boss. Ooh, okay, so the more enemies you defeat in the back, the more damage you can do to the main boss over here. Like, yeah. This effect will be removed when the enemy boss transitions phases. Okay, AoE attacks are the best, right? 4 character lineup over here. And they also give you a hint in terms of what moves they recommend for this combat event over here. But yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Like, even though I slept a lot more, you know, it's actually bad just because, you know, when you oversleep too much, then it makes you, like, tired. If that makes sense. Like, I just started... Oh, really? I just started Currency Wars and it just started playing some... I don't remember if I, played Currency Wars with, like, music or not, but, what kind of music, I guess? Like, yeah, I don't remember that, but is it like similar to, I guess, the Virgin Universe music, or how are you liking it so far? But yeah, I don't really remember if I had my headset on or like played Currency Wars with music, because I think when I initially started Currency Wars, I did play it with my headset on, like. Yeah, it's like very digitalized, right? So like, yeah, it's like very digitalized kind of music-ish, but yeah, it does fit kind of well for the overall main game of the Currency Wars, you know, part of Star Rail, I think. Like, yeah. Okay, we is gonna use our Herter because obviously our Herter is better than their Herter. We probably use our Jade as well, because maybe our Jade is still better than their Jade, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure our Jade is still better than their Jade. And our Jade is using a, well, I don't know if Genius of Billion Stars is better, or a Blazing Grand Duke is, but either way, I think I'm gonna use my Jade still, because we have like a lot more crit damage, you know? Like, yeah, like, almost double the amount of crit damage actually. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know what it was. I just like fought like the first battle and it started. Really? What kind? Well, I thought I just played like a regular music song or like whatever the region music song that you currently have right now. Like, oh yeah. I honestly don't remember. Like, I know it was sort of recently-ish or like last weekend, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like the only music that I remembered is like the music from the board game. You know, when Jade was trying to give you a tutorial or like how to play Currency Wars. But yeah, was it an entirely different like song, or was it like its theme song like for the Battlefield? Because I thought it was like I thought they kind of like matched the song, you know, with the Battlefield still, but. I mean, I could be wrong just because my memory is like quite bad when it came to the not memory chaos, but the Currency Wars when I initially tried it back then. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, which one? Like, which characters are you using right now? Like, which ultimate that
I always
yeah, they did. Yeah, sorry, I don't really remember because I kind of did it, you know, like off stream, but it was also like at 3 a.m. Like it was also at like 3 a.m. in which you know, I really wasn't having the best mindset to remember things and whatnot. But like yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, but yeah. So it was Robin's ultimate, right? Yeah, but she plays a yeah, she plays a nice song like for her ultimate move, which I'm about to use over here too in a bit. Like I think Robin's the only character, you know, that kind of changes the theme song of the battlefield. Say the very least. Like yeah, I believe she's still the only character, you know, that like changes the song of the battle going on. But like yeah, I was gonna say like did I miss something? Like did I miss that the currency was really had like a much more unique attribute to it, you know? But yeah, Robin's theme song is unique, you know, like yes, but I mean Robin's been out for like a while though, so that's why I was like so confused, you know, like on what the special theme song was per se. But like yeah, Robin is nice. Yeah, she's the biggest star of Panokane, I'm pretty sure as well, per se. But like but okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense now. Because you know, I didn't remember like what special theme song they played in the currency was, because I thought, you know, the currency was for like every battle, you know, it's just like the theme song that matches with the battlefield going over here, you know, like yeah. What she's saying, I don't play Honkai Star that much, so I didn't know that she did that. No, it's okay. I don't really know as well. I don't really know as well just because I haven't done Penokuni yet. Like I know she's been out for like a really long time, but it's like a theme song, like I guess for Penokuni, because she's kind of like a pop star, you know, like she's kind of like a yeah, she's kind of like a pop star for Penokuni, you know, so she's like really popular, I guess, with the whole region of Penokuni, you know, like a singer and artist and all that stuff, you know. So I guess that's like her main theme song to like perform for like the Penokuni main audience and whatnot, like yeah. But I still personally don't really know what she is singing about, I guess, or like what it means, I guess, from like her dialogue over here, you know. But like yeah, she's a big performer, you know, for the whole Penokuni region, you know, like yeah. But like I don't know too much still, just because, you know, I personally haven't done the Penokuni main Trailblazer quest quite yet as well, you know. So like yeah, but she is a really big character and star, I guess you could say, throughout the whole Penokuni region, you know, like yeah.
Open sesame.
I believe when Robin initially came out, you know, she might have been one of the biggest characters overall, since, you know, she's kind of like the main pop star of Penokuni, like back then when she initially came out and whatnot. Like yeah, I know that when I know that when Robin was about to come out, you know, well like the few days that Robin was about to come out, I definitely like went into her and like it's like a must pull to me. So like yeah, I'm pretty sure Robin, out of all the Penokuni characters throughout the beginning of Penokuni, was maybe the yeah, was probably the most wanted Penokuni character like during the year of that, like yeah. No, actually no, Firefly. No, it was probably no, yeah, it was Firefly. Like it was initially Robin, but when Firefly came out, you know, yeah, my interest kind of was a bit higher on Fireflies over Robin like later on. So like yeah, I guess something like that, Hero. Thank you for the like explanation, but I mean, I want to say her as like Taylor Swift exactly per se, but I mean, yeah, she's kind of like the pop star, you know, role model of like Penukuni, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, I still think that Navia, you know, it's like most likely Taylor Swift, but yeah, when it comes to like role models, you know, then like, yeah, I guess you could say, she's kind of like Taylor Swift, I guess, in the Penukuni region of Star over here, but yeah. Appearance-wise, I definitely think Navi is more like Taylor Swift, you know, but like you know, popularity-wise, like pop star-wise, you know, Robin is the most popular character of Penukuni. Like, yeah, initially, I was like, you know, maybe thinking about going for like for Eidolons as well, like at least E1, you know. But then when Firefly came out, and like when we get to know a bit more about Firefly's personality or stuff, you know, like it really made me change my mind. So like but I know initially when her banner came out, you know, I definitely want to pull her like no matter what. So like yeah, I think overall between all the Penukuni characters, Robin and Firefly were like my top 2 favorites over here. Like, yeah. But I mean, even though I have Robin over here, I don't really have a build still. Like, I had her ever since day 1. May 7th, 2024. And I still have yet to build her. So like, well, I guess you could say fully built her, but I mean, at least we like leveled her up to like max level 80, you know, and got her Lycon at like level 80 and some of her traces, but I've never really like used Robin, like my own Robin that much at all quite yet. So like, yeah. I think she's the only character that like scenes in game. Well, like a lot of people were like really excited, was like really hyped for that because you know, I think that's like the first ever time, you know, that we ever had a character before that like scenes within game as well, you know, and not just the main trailblazing quest too, you know. So like, yeah, but yeah, not only her design, you know, but like and like her being like a really popular pop star, you know, like the biggest star of Penukuni, but like her elegant design and her elegancy plus you know, her in-game attributes is what really made her banner shines. But like or like her character as well, you know, like yeah. But I mean, I still need to do the quest though, you know, like the main Penukuni Trailblazer quest, you know. But like later on, you know, when we get to know a bit more about Firefly's personality, I feel like Firefly's personality kind of like hits more in the heart, you know, over Robin's overall, I believe. So like, yeah, especially with, you know, her relationship, you know, with the Trailblazer. But like, yeah. Oh, we can only use our characters for this battle over here, right? We cannot use the trial characters at all. Okay, let's do the other levels first, cause you know the nightmare difficulty we don't really need to do right away, I guess, cause it's still part of the regular rewards over here, right? But the hard difficulty and the other bosses, you know, we can definitely do today since it's still limited time rewards over here. So like yeah, like yeah, we defeated the first one in hard mode. So only the hard mode is what we really need to do for the limited time rewards, I believe. But like, yeah. Yeah, Robin is awesome. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Ayaka a bit too, you know, like yeah, when she came out, you know, or like when she was just about to come out, you know, like her character design to me, it kind of reminds me of Ayaka's design. So like, yeah, so yeah, I guess that's another reason why I really want to pull for her, just because at least to me, you know, she kind of reminds me a bit of Ayaka. So like, yeah. Yeah, it's Wednesday, Hero. It's Wednesday instead of Tuesday for next update, just because I guess it's a really bigger update, but almost there, you know, like we're almost there. 3 days is not that far off, you know, like yeah. I mean, yeah, third time's a charm too. So like, but yeah, Wednesday instead of Tuesday, and I believe it may be around like 10 p.m. you know, CST instead of 8 p.m. since you know they're delaying the update until Wednesday. But I mean, I'm not too sure just because I haven't really kept track, you know, in terms of the bane over here. Like, yeah, but yeah, 3 days. So, well, today's Sunday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It may come out. It might come out, I guess, during the evening still. Well, like, yeah. Because 15 hours, right? Right now it's like 10:48. But, yeah, I guess within 10 minutes, you know, it's gonna be 11 p.m. So 14 hours, then 13 hours. Yeah, it may come out during the evening, like early evening, like 8 p.m. again. Except on a Wednesday rather than a Tuesday, I guess. But, usually the updates, you know, that come out on a Wednesday rather than a Tuesday, I generally feel like they come out a bit later, you know, during the nighttime. So like, yeah. At least that's what I kind of remember from Castra's first beta, right? We had to like wait until like around 10 p.m., you know, before entering the game again. So like, yeah. Oh, really? Are you getting Kafka for your free 5-star selector, M? How come you're getting Kafka out of all the other characters, per se? But like, yeah. Oh yeah, you told me before, right? You like her the most, right? I think. Like, and you wanted her ever since the beginning. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. But like after doing a bit more research, you know, or like after, you know, taking a bit more of a look, you know, from the live stream that we did, you know, last Friday, and like reading more posts, I mean, technically, I think Sparkle, you know, may be the best free 5-star selected choice, because, I mean, she's a really good Harmony support, and plus she's also gonna get like a really nice buff, you know, I mean, when Plano Cardi comes out, right? Acheron is good if you have like E1 already, or like, maybe, I might go for Acheron, honestly, because E1 and E2 are both really good, right? Like, yeah. Sparkle, I have E0 though, so like, I don't know if I'm gonna go for Sparkle, because I already have her, plus E2 is supposed to be like way better, you know, compared to like E1. Yeah, I don't know, I might go for Acheron, but I'm not too sure yet. Like, yeah, but Kafka's a good choice though, you know, yeah, Kafka's, you know, Kafka's a top choice, I like to say, actually too, you know, because Kafka is, the strongest, dot in the hill to character now, you know, like, yeah, and, yeah, I always wanted Kafka ever since the beginning. Like, Kafka was my very first ever 5-star. Oh, besides Byler. Like, yeah, my very first ever 5-star that I pulled upon. That is. So like, okay, I don't know who to use for this team over here, but it says it is recommended to select multiple characters who excel at shielding and healing to protect your. Oh, we can run Caster's team over here then. Like, I mean, they have Hyacinth, Horhor, Adventuring, Luwacha, and Gallagher for our trial characters, right? But, I mean, they don't have, like, any DPS characters at all for the trials. So, yeah, I guess we can use our Caster's team to, fight off against, this, particular, boss over here, right? Like, yeah. I think our Hyacinth is better than their Hyacinth. I don't know if Shield is gonna be a big difference or not, you know, but either way, let's just do this. Like, cause we definitely fought this okay, never. We definitely fought this battle before, like this boss guy before, but I mean, it's a different game mechanic though for the event over here. So like, yeah. Yeah, Kafka's a good choice. If you want her the most, yeah, I would say go for Kafka. Like, but technically, yeah, I guess as I said, technically it's maybe Sparkle's the best to like choose if you don't have any of the free 5-star selectors, right? But no, yeah, if you like Kafka more overall and you really want her more, then definitely go for Kafka. So like, yeah. Yeah, Lady Kafka is, you know, it's a It's always a very nice OG Stellar Run Hunter. So like, I mean, after all, she was my very first ever 5-star, you know, that I pulled upon. But like, yeah. Yeah, E2 is the best for Sparkle, I believe, right?
Eternal.
Same as
Every petal in my
Acheron,
heart
but
will be
E1 is
swept
also
away by
really
the
good for
wind.
Acheron. So like, you know, I might think about using my freebie for E1 Acheron
I shall remember this.
because, you know,
Dispel the gloom. Restore the
I don't really know who else to use. Like, if I want a new character though, then I might think about getting Jinmon instead. Like, if I really want a new character, then it'd probably be Jinmon. But if I were to choose like, you know, an Eidolon for the characters that I already have, I guess, you know, it might be Acheron since you know, E1 Sparkle's generally not as good as E1 Acheron, I don't believe, right? Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I see you changing motto, by the way. And when I hopped on Genshin a bit earlier this evening, so like, how many pulls did you do, by the way, for Z-Bai so far? Do you want me to help you as well, like, to try to like help bring the White Horse Adeptus to you too as well, like join your ward and hope pray for Z-Bai to come home to you. So like, but I saw you change your motto today. I believe when I did my dailies, I guess right before I decided to delay stream today. Yeah, so like yeah. Oh, you already got it. Okay, yeah, same as here. Well, yeah, duh. Because you have Acheron and I keep forgetting, but yeah, you have Acheron and Sparkle as your companion characters. And like every time, you know, when I do my dailies, I always use your Sparkle. So like yeah, same as here. I don't have E0 Sparkle as well. I don't have an E1 at all. But if I did have an E1, I might have
all will be swept away
probably
by the
went for
wind.
E2 then, since E2 is like her best. I'm pretty sure, right? Like yeah.
Guide with the rainbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me know. Or if you catch me in game, you know, like if you catch me doing my dailies or whatever, just like feel free to let me know. But like, yeah, I didn't realize you're saving for a 10th one now. Because you know we got an effort on Singapore's.
So this
You know,
is the
when we
one.
when I joined your ward like on Tuesday, and then you got an effort right after that, you know, on Wednesday. But like, yeah, I didn't realize for Z-Bai you're switching your plane and saving for a 10th one instead. But like, but it's not good that our characters are negative HP over here because of the Trailblazer is getting wrecked upon. But like, well, yeah, just feel free to let me know, or you know, you can even just like message me whenever, you know, like, yeah. But yeah, I would say steer for Z-Bai because not gonna lie, she's like growing more and more on me, you know, and like over time, you know, I've been liking her more and more, you know. Like I know initially I said that her gameplay is a bit more basic and all that stuff, you know. But like after using her the past week, I guess you could say, I definitely don't have any regrets, you know, in terms of pulling for Z-Bai at all anymore. Like, yeah.
Dispel the gloom.
And plus, you know, she's a White Horse Adeptus, so you know, she's quite iconic, you know, when it comes to the Leeway region of Genshin, you know, like, yeah. You can use my other Hercha if you want. you can use my other Hercha if you want. Like, what about the puny herder? Well, like, yeah. Why don't you use the puny herder? Why do you always have to use the grouchy herder? Like, no, that's okay. Yeah, obviously that's okay. But hey, why not try the puny herder though? Because
Value, I
technically, I guess my first main and like my main
Eternal.
ever since you know, the first day playing Genshin, you know, has always been the puny herder. Yeah. So like, yeah. But
Guide with the rainbow.
no, it's perfectly fine. Like obviously, but I mean, hey, the puny herder is technically still there, you know, as my
Light.
other character that you can use, you know. And plus, the puny herder, I believe, it's a slot number 1 for my profile. You know, like, yeah. I've used Wait, did I miss any of your chat here? I don't think I did, right? Okay, good. Sorry, I didn't want to like miss any of your chat as well, Hero. But yeah, you just replying. I've used baby herder twice, but the herder one. Yeah, I know. I know. If you, I mean, if you look closely to my baby herder, it's quite the opposite compared to the big herder. So like, if you look, yeah, if you look closely at my baby herder or like my puny herder, you will realize that something is off. So like, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say what it is, you know, unless you really want me to. But something's off about the puny herder that is a bit different from her than the big herder, you know. Like, yeah, she doesn't have a relics because I'm a troll. Oh crap! Well, like I intentionally, you know, remove relics on her, you know, and you know, have her like not build at all, and I believe her light cone is like level 1 too, just to be a troll, in case people want to like use puny herder for like whatever reason, you know. So like, yeah. Yeah, ever since the first day, I think, you know, I had Herta, you know, and like had them added to my profile, right? I'm pretty sure ever since the first day, I had my regular Herta to be like built with like no relics and like level 1 light cone. So like, yeah, actually level 1 light cone over here, you know. So like, yeah. But hey, it's her signature light cone, as I always said, right? But I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, her traces are good there, I guess. But like, yeah, that's the secret of being a Herta main. Like, and people have used my Herta actually, like even before the Herta came out. So they were in for quite the shock. Like, yeah. Well, they were in for quite the challenge, to say the very least, because, you know, they may or may not have figured out, you know, that my Herta has, like, no relics, and her light cone is like level 1. So, like, yeah. Wait, let's move on to the next battle over here, but, do we need to get 3 stars by any chance or no? Complete the challenge on hard difficulty without any character's HP overload exceeding... Oh, do I need more sustainability by any chance or no? Like, do we at least get all the... Okay, we don't got all the rewards over here, but, I mean, we're only missing this over here, I guess, but, we can try to go for S rank, I guess, again, but, I mean, it's not really needed, though, like, yeah. You need all sustain for this battle. Oh, okay, I see. No wonder why they no wonder why the only trial characters are sustainability characters. You know, like, yeah, I was like wondering, you know, why it's like all sustainability characters. You know, with Hyson, Horror, Adventuring, The Watcher, you know, Galga, like they're literally all healers and shielders. But now it makes sense now. Like, yeah. Thank you for the heads up, by the way, Hero. But yeah, I didn't realize that the main reason why they have all sustainability trials characters over here, because this battle really relies on staying alive for the very most part, right? Like, yeah. Like, yeah, no wonder why, because the first one was like normal, right? We have yeah, the first one was normal with you know, Jade, the Herter, regular Herter, you know, Linkshar, Robin, so, you know, a mix between the 3 of DPS, sustain, and support. But yeah, the second one is like all support for some reason, in which I was like really confused. I'm like, why is that, you know? But like, yeah. Do you feel good, or like, do you feel lucky? M or no? Or like, how good do you feel? But like, yeah. You yeah, how good do you feel? That's the first question I should ask over here. Like, because you have 2 pulls, right? But still, Do you feel good today? Where is Dunhan? Oh, there he is. And then I guess our last character we can probably use is adventuring, I think. Like, yeah. I think this may be the best sustainability team that we can, like, you know, build right now. Use the trials they gave you. Yeah. That's what I've been doing, like, from the previous battle for the Herter and Jade and all that stuff. So, like, but, like, I think we can definitely use our Hyacinth and our Dunhan just because. Should I use Dunhan here or no? Like, should I use Dunhan for this battle over here? Because Dunhan wasn't, you know, part of the trial characters over here. Like, yeah. I mean, I feel like I should still, right? Because, you know, Dunhan is the best conservation character out of all the other ones, but like, yeah, is it the best choice there? I guess. Like, that's what I'm trying to like figure out, you know? Like,
It's on me.
I have a dream. Does that count? Up to you, I guess. Depending on like how big that dream is, you know. Like, yeah. Like, depending on how big that dream is and like how much you believe in that dream. So like, yeah. But yeah, it's like how much faith do you have in that dream? Like how big you dream overall? Like, because yeah, I'm a bit hesitant, I guess, because initially you said you like saving for a 10 pull, right? So like, but now you're thinking about pulling, or like maybe debating on like whether to like use your single pulls, but at the same time, you know, you got an effort at a single pull, so like I'm like quite conflicted, you know, or like really unsure on like whether they should still pull or not. Like, yeah. Oh really? You just got Illuga? Wait, so you pulled, right, M? Wait, did you pull or no? Like, did you use your 2 single pulls? If you did, then that's good though, because Illuga, oh yeah, Illuga C2 especially is good. Because that's his best constellation, you know, like, yeah. Yeah, see, and I only have him at C1. So like, my Illuga is definitely not the most potential or like the max potential compared to yours, because, you know, C2 is quite the difference, you know, between the C1 and C0, you know, like, like it's his best. And plus, you know, Illuga, even though he's a 4-star, you know, and like, even though it's like not that good of a 4-star, right? But I believe he is one of the best characters, you know, to like pair off specifically with Zibai. Like, yeah. I think it's fine as long as it's a trial. Oh, okay. So, I mean, yeah. But like Dunhan is not a trial character though, so like, you know, that's what I was like asking earlier, if I should still use my Dunhan or like a different trial character, you know, like I believe Gallagher was one of them and the Loacher as well, but I think this is still okay for so far, just because we have 2 healers and 2 shielders over here. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, by the way, because I really didn't know about that for this battle particularly. You really need the best defense that you can. So like, yeah, I guess if Dunhan doesn't work, then we can just use like the different trial character instead. But
do not worry.
I don't know. I still feel like I have a bit more faith, you know, for Dunhan compared to like the trial Luacha or the trial Gallagher. So like, I still feel like he's generally stronger compared to the other 2 trial characters that we still have, that we haven't really picked at all, you know. Like, yeah.
Spend freely.
Patience, okay? Patience. Like, I mean, you still have like 2 weeks, right? I believe, but patience. Like,
Do not worry. This is nothing.
Oh, especially for Zibai, you know, patience is virtue. Oh, we did it, by the way. Like, yeah, especially for Zibai, you know, patience is virtue. You know, like, patience comes at a very long way, you know. So like, yeah. since you know patience. I think patience is virtue is a Chinese slogan, right? And like Zibai is obviously Chinese. I'm pretty sure, right? Because Li Rei is based off of China. So yeah, maybe it may be it may be wiser to save for a 10-4 then, because like when you're saving for a 10-4, you know, you're expressing more patience and whatnot. But like yeah. But no, that's good that you got C2 Illuga though, because you know, C2 Illuga is like the best, right? And you also got new character, so like yeah. Plus, you know, Illuga, you know, is one of Zibai's best companions, in which you know, you have the best version of Illuga so far. So like yeah. She's mad. I'm not being impatient. Wait, she's mad. Wait, she's mad. I am not being patient. I suppose. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Or you just need to like pray more for the White Horse Adeptus to come home and save the moon for you. Like yeah, I forgot what my slogan was when I pulled for the White Horse Adeptus, but I know we took some time, you know, to like figure out a really creative slogan, you know, like a creative ritual line for her, and yeah, it worked out at the very end, and like it felt like it smoothed out towards the very end well. Like yeah, it fitted well. Well, like wait, I need to stop crossing my legs. Yeah, because I'm being too relaxed. Well, like yeah. But yeah, patience is virtue. Yeah, I think for probably, I would say for a 10-4 for Zibai, because you know, patience is virtue. It's like a, you know, Chinese slogan, you know, I guess you could say. Like yeah, Chinese line. Zibai is a White Horse Adeptus for Chinese New Year's, you know. And Li Rei is based off upon the region of China too, you know. So like yeah, but no, you got C2 Illuga though, which is like really good still, you know, because I mean, I still have yet to get C2 Illuga, and you know, C2 is his best constellation, I believe, you know, like yeah. I usually pull every time I get. I don't. Like yeah, I usually save 90% of the time. I think I generally wait until I save for a 10 pull, because you know, I don't feel as confident, you know, when it comes to doing single pulls of a 10 pull firstly. And like when you save for a 10 pull, you know, you don't have two outcomes compared to single pull. You have to like fight an additional third outcome and whatnot. So like yeah, because you know 10 pulls, you don't have two outcomes, one being purple, you know, and one being gold. But like single pull, you know, you're adding an additional one, so like an additional 100% charge, I guess, or like additional 50%, 100% probability in which you can get like a blue, a gold, or a purple. So like yeah, and obviously usually it's blue when it comes to doing single pulls, right? But like, you know, the different outcomes, right? It's generally a bit more compared to doing a 10 pull, in which it can either be between purple and gold. So like yeah, like I guess you could say, you know, 10 pull feels more like 50-50, right? While single pull feels like more like 33, 33, 33, kind of like when the weapon banner in Genshin used to be, right? Because you have like 3 different possibilities per se. Like yeah, but no, whichever works, I suppose. And plus, you know, M has been doing pretty good for her single pulls and whatnot, especially for Ennefer, you know, like yeah. And I believe Columbina, you got her on single pull too, right? M. So like so yeah, whichever works best for you, I guess. Whichever feels right and you think works really best for you at the very end, because every person is different and whatnot. Like yeah, every player is different per se. Like all my 5 stars besides Sunday was on a all my 5 stars were on a 10 pull, except for very few. Yeah, Kafka E1 was on a single pull, like during the very beginning of Star Rail. I'm pretty sure everyone else has literally been a 10 pull. Like, yeah, everyone else that I have, I'm very certain has been a 10 pull. It might have been Kafka E1 that was the only time, you know, in which I did a single pull on her and got her Eidolon. Well, like during the very first banner that she ever had from before. Like, yeah. Genshin, a few more characters, I guess, you know, like Ayaka, during her first banner, I got her on a single pull. Raiden, I believe it's a 10 pull. And like all the other characters, I really can't remember if I did a single pulls or not, you know, but I'm pretty sure all of them were... I'm pretty sure all of them were like 10 pulls. Like, way back then. Like, yeah. Wait, let's, figure out what team we should run over here, because, I haven't read the special mechanism over here quite yet, but like, yeah. Did he do a Genshin delays? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I can check again, but, I'm very certain I did, because, I farmed a bit more for... Yeah, I'm very... I did, like, because I farmed even more for Z-Buy today, because it's Sunday, you know, and all the domains, you know, are like open to everyone, per se, but yeah. Yeah, I've done my dailies, I'm pretty sure. But let me just double check, I guess, if I'm very certain I did, because, yeah, it says I hopped on today, right? So most likely I did. If it says that I hopped on like a day ago, you know, yeah, if it says that I hopped on that a day ago, then it means that I haven't done my dailies yet, but, no, I did. Yeah, it says daily commission 4 out of 4 and, 120, and, I remember farming a bit of Z-Buy's, traces, you know, before I took, like, a little bit of a break. Like, yeah. Have a good rest of your night, Hero. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Hope see you on Wednesday for the new 4.0 update, Hero. But like, yeah. Nonetheless, thanks again for hanging out with us, and hope you enjoyed the stream. But like, yeah. Okay, I guess we use the Aglia now. Like, yeah, and I guess Triby and Trailblazer, right? And someone else, probably Mose, I suppose. I don't know if Argenti? I don't know if Argenti pairs off with Aglia that well or not, because he's a main DPS, right? So I guess we go for Mose instead. But I think this hopefully will be our best team, you know? Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're Eastern Standard Time, right? Okay, so like for you it's like midnight, in which it's Monday for you, but yeah, for me it's Sunday. So like that's why it says like a day ago, right? Because it just turned Monday for you. Like, yeah. So I guess if it says 2 days ago, you know, if it's like midnight for you, then it probably means that I most likely have not done my dailies yet. But like, yeah, it's like 11 PM for me, and like I definitely knew that I did my Genshin dailies, or I definitely knew that I was online at the very least, you know, because before setting up stream, I guess, you know, like right when I got home, like from McDonald's, right when I got home from McDonald's, I saw that my resins was capped. So like, yeah, like I hopped on Genshin, like I guess right away, you know, and saw that my resins are capped at 200. So like, yeah, which was a bit surprising, you know, because like I have been like doing pretty good, I guess, you know, in terms of not getting my resins capped lately, because I've been farming and building Z-Buy more. But like, I guess I didn't really hopped on like after stream, you know, yesterday, because I was mainly trying to really defeat the anomaly arbitration in terms of getting the silver star and whatnot. So like, yeah. But thank you very much for the reminder, nonetheless. Again, yeah, greatly appreciate it. Like, but yeah, no need to fear. The sinister wizard has actually done his dailies over here. Well, like, I didn't mean to rhyme like that, but hey, I mean, it worked out pretty well, you know. Like, Okay, that wasn't too bad. Well, obviously it wasn't too bad because it's freaking easy mode, you know. So like, well, I think the hard mode may be a bit harder over here per se, right? Like, yeah.
Let's try it this other way.
Yeah, I've been better, I guess, when it comes to my puns and rhymes over here. I mean, you know, I guess since I've been like streaming more and more lately compared to like before, I suppose. But even before, I guess, you know, I felt like my rhymes and puns were better, you know. But they definitely are better like this year than like before, because I like even like surprise myself. Like I like even surprise myself on like what I said just now. Like that's the thing. So like yeah. Like yeah, if I surprise myself, you know, then like it must have been quite good then, right? Like yeah, for being Mr. Shakespeare over here. But like Mr. Shakespeare. Give me the shakes. Like okay, yeah, but yeah, Sunday definitely Dundum and have been doing by quite lately. So like yeah. I believe the most recent thing I did today, right, to Billion by was getting her normal check to like level 6 or 7. Like because before, you know, it was like mainly the elementals, you know, maxed at like 7 or 8 or 6 or 7, right? But then I just had the right amount of materials, you know, to like max out her regular attack as well. But yeah, I've actually been brilliantly by to quite my surprise. Like I've been actually brilliantly by to quite my surprise. Like wait, as they say, to be or not to be, yeah. Wait, who says that though? Like, actually, like, yeah, I know, I definitely heard the quote line before, but do you remember who says that specific quote line before? But like, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what 6-7 is, right? Like, but wait, is that Shakespeare as well? Or no, as they say, to be or not to be. That is not Shakespeare, is it? Or is it? Because I feel like it might be Shakespeare, but I don't feel like it's entirely Shakespeare there, right? Like as they say, to be or to not to be. But like I know definitely heard of as to be or not to be, but like the other part, the second part, you know, of your model, you know, I don't feel like I've heard that much, you know, like, yeah, I mean, as to be or not to be, I definitely heard of, but the second half of your motto, you know, I don't think I've really heard much before. It's like a follow-up to your first half, like, yeah. Oh, really? Sorry, but my stream is still working, right? Yeah, it should be working. Oh, like, sorry for the lag, but yeah, no, it should still be working, because yeah, it says that it's still live right now. But like, I honestly don't know. That's okay. So you just made it up, right? Like you just made it up, right? Like just today to like change your bio so it wasn't like that special as I thought it'd be. Yeah, like hey, it's special though because it came from you, right? But like it. But was it from like Shakespeare or like some other creative writer as well by chance, or not really? Like I never heard of like to be or not to be, you know, that's definitely a really popular quote line and whatnot, but this is the question I don't really quite name off the top of my head, you know, on like whether I heard it before and whatnot. Like yeah, I definitely heard it before, you know, like, you know, that this is the question, you know, per se, like that this is the motto / line, but like I don't think I've heard it before in like correspondence with to be or not to be. So like yeah,
A little honesty would do us good. So
we're doing pretty good over here actually, like at least I feel like we're doing pretty good against the weak enemies over here so far. Well, like yeah. But yeah, to my surprise, I has been building Zibai. Like cause you know, I never build characters, but like actually I have been like building Zibai a bit, which is a bit off for me, right? Like yeah, which is a bit off for me because I don't build characters, but hey, at least Zibai, I can like, I feel like I can like actually build her because you know, we really have like a lot of the leeway materials and stuff like that. So like
It's coming.
do you like her weapon by chance, M, or no? Or no, you're just going for a character, right? Like but if you had the female gens, would you also go for weapon too by chance, or no? Like me personally, I didn't go for weapon. I just went for her character, you know, like during the first day that she came out. But not gonna lie, her sword does look pretty cool. Like her sword does look pretty cool, but hey, the 3-star Favenus sword also looks really cool, you know. Like yeah, like you know, after realizing or after knowing that, you know, the 3-star Favenus sword is like also pretty darn good, you know, for Zibai, then like that maybe like less convinced, you know, to go for the signature weapon, because you know, the Favenus sword is like a quote-unquote rare weapon in Genshin, you know. So like yeah, because you know, usually no one uses like 3-star weapons, you know, for any characters, or like 3-star weapons are generally never the best at all for like, you know, recommended weapons. But like for Zibai though, the Favenus sword, like, you know, it's actually one of her best in slot, you know. Like yeah, and like her best free to play weapon as well, you know. So like yeah. But sadly, I don't have that much luck to. That's okay. I mean, you can just use a Favenus one, like how I did. like honestly, yeah, it does look really cool, and it may look slightly more unique compared to the Colombian weapon, depending on how you look at it. Because Colombian weapon is like Paimon, you know, but at the same time it's Paimon, so it's like unique. It's like not unique, but also unique at the same time, right? But like yeah, ever since I figured out that the Favenus sword like is like a free-to-play weapon, you know, and that and like yeah, also like outposts have been going quite good, you know. It made me still not really go for the weapon for Zibai still. Like yeah, plus we need to save for other characters because we've been pulling like quite a bit too, you know. Like but like yeah, the Favenus sword is the it's already the the 3-star Favenus sword is already the best 5-star weapon for Zibai. You know, because it's her best free to play option, you know. So like so yeah, we already have the best weapon for Zibai, because the Favenus sword, you know, is already extremely good and the best free to play for her as well. So like yeah, the Favenus sword really made me discouraged, or even more discouraged, luckily, in terms of not going for the weapon, because really only the other 3-star weapon, well actually there's a few I guess, but yeah, there's a few besides the Favenus sword, you know, that are like actually good in Genshin, right? We have the Black Tassel, you know, for like Toon-Lee and Chevreuse. And we also have the Thrilling Tales of Books, you know, for like Kokumi and Barbara. But like other than that, you know, I don't think there's like any other 3-star weapons are like actually pretty darn good or like competitive to its like 4-star counterparts, you know. So yeah, having an R5 it's a Favenus sword, right? Yeah, having an R5, a 3-star Favenus sword, it makes you feel like you're having a 5-star weapon. So like yeah, even despite the weapon looking really really cool, you know, the 3-star weapon is like good enough. It's more than good enough, especially since it's a the best for you to play too, you know. But like, yeah. Recommended. Okay, recommended to select characters with high attack frequency, as healing and shield effects cannot prevent. Oh, okay. So for this battle, we definitely want to prioritize mostly DPS then, right? I didn't realize it since you know the last battle was mostly HP instead, like the opposite. Okay. I mean, we can try it one more time, but at the same time, I don't know if I, you know, really want to go for the salvage relics over here, you know, like yeah, because you know, the reward is obviously not as worth it compared to the first 2 stars, but yeah, let's just try one more time. We use Aglia, Tribi, probably. Maybe we could use the Trailblazer. Like their Trailblazer instead of ours. Oh, it's like S1 though. Okay. It's S1 instead of S5. No, our Trailblazer should be better. But instead of most, let's use Argenti this time. Hopefully that will be enough to get the 3-star difficulty completed over here. But yeah. I haven't used Argenti in like such a very long time, but I just really don't like how they changed his voice line though. He doesn't feel like Argenti at all anymore, you know, ever since the voice line changed. So like, you know, for like his original voice line, you know, it really made him feel like himself, you know, but once they changed his voice line, you know, it made him feel like so oof. I made him feel like so oof. So like, and I guess that, and also I'm pretty sure that also really impacted like his popularity too, you know, like that like hurted his popularity as well as a character, you know, like yeah, for like his voice lines.
You who want, what do your eyes seek?
Oh wow, you really haven't been. That's okay. Well, like yeah, it's different now, and like it's one of the most underwhelming voice line changes in Star Wars so far, I think. Like, you know. Yeah, it's obviously much different now compared to before. And it doesn't feel like you're using Argenti anymore, you know, like it doesn't feel like you're using like Noble Knight anymore, you know, like yeah, he feels like he's bored. So like but like the original voice line, you know, I definitely felt like really matches well with his overall gameplay and character, and you feel like, you know, you're playing as like a noble knight and whatnot. So like yeah, but the new voice line, it really is a bit of a bummer. Like kind of like Kachane's, I guess, but nah, Kachane's is at least the gameplay for Kachane is the same one, right? But once we initially heard, you know, the initial voice line of Kachane, right, from the Lantern Right quest, you know, then that really hurt. Then that definitely hurt. Like
my oath is to a solitary rose.
Happy Lantern Right. Like it sounded so mediocre and like so rusty, especially for Kachane, you know. Well, like
what do your eyes seek?
Yeah, I believe in Genshin so far that may be one of the most underwhelming changes, at least I think, right off the top of my head. But like, at least, you know, for Kachane, like her gameplay voice line is still the same as before, you know. So like yeah, at least the gameplay for Kachane, you know, it's not the mediocre voice line that she has in the Lantern, right? Like what the heck, dude? Like yeah. Yeah, she sounded like so tired, bored, and like she sounded like, oh, another year. Like very unthrilling to say the very least, but yeah, that definitely felt like so off from a character when I initially heard it, you know. And like I never heard, well, I guess I also never heard it like her other voice lines, you know, that much, because I never really did much of the other story quests, you know, with her new voice lines, besides maybe the Sergeant Onslaught, right? But yeah, after hearing that for the first time, it was quite ouch. Like it definitely quite, you know, like killed her character and whatnot. So like yeah, like it really hurt her
My oath is to
like-
a solitary rose.
her being served as like a leeway, I guess, busy princess or something like that, right? Like, yeah. Okay, we can just try to use more agilities over here because we need to charge the ult and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully we can still get 3 stars, but I'm not too sure.
A little honesty would do us good.
Cannot remember what it was. I think she said, or like laugh, but she sounded so funny when she did. Wait, I can't remember what it was. I think she did. She said. Wait, what? When was that? Or like, what are you trying to reference towards? Like, like during the previous thing, right? Or like, what was so funny that happened when Kachane's new voice actor just changed? I guess you could say, like, yeah, for the very first time. Well, like, yeah, what do you mean by that? Sorry, like, because I'm a bit confused on what you just typed just now. Like, But yeah, I mean, I'm not playing with my headset on though. But like, I know that Argenti's voice sign is so off compared to his original. Like, yeah, in my personal opinion, definitely felt the most underwhelming nerf. Like,
Countless threads, all within.
Oh, okay. So even her laughter didn't felt that like normal, right? Like, I'm probably not there yet at all because I've only done like the first quest, you know, for the Lantern Ride event. But like, yeah, her personality definitely feels a lot more underwhelming than before her voice lines changed overall, I can say. Like, but I'm assuming her laugh, you know, was like, it just felt like so robotic, I guess, right? Like, yeah, like, felt like so unraveling, like, so unexpressive. That's the word I was looking for, but yeah. Okay, hopefully 3-star. Yay, we did it! But like, we got the 3-star for the, big night boss battle over here. But like, yeah, only 2 left to go over here. So like, oh, was it on stream? I forgot what it was. But was it the time in which we first saw Kachane? Like when we entered the Liyue region of meeting Ningguang, Kachane, and Lan Yan? But sorry, I didn't realize it was on stream. But did you remember when it was by chance or no? Like what part of it? Did you remember when Kachane did a mediocre laugh? So like, yeah, I know for sure. You know when we initially saw Kachane and Guan and Lan Yan, right? Like Kachane like heavily introduced us with Happy Lantern, right? Like but I don't quite remember like the time that when she laughed, or I most likely didn't remember, just because of like how bad the voice lines are. So like yeah, that's probably the reason why I didn't remember, just because, you know, the voice lines were like so off and so different, you know, that instead of being memorable, you know, they are unmemorable. Like oh, okay, I see. Like it was during the Baizu pharmacy, right? That we had to check upon the possessed lady. Like yeah. I don't think she laughed, but if she did, you know, then I definitely forgot. Because, you know, if she did, it was a quote unquote fake laugh, in which obviously was like very easy to forget, because it was like so unexpressive. But like no, you could be right. It's just that I really didn't remember it at all. I guess because it's been some time since we've done the Lantern Rite event, right? But also, you know, I was trying to like suppress my head, you know, or like my brain just like instinctively suppressed, you know, like her new voice line changes, I guess, of like how different it was compared to her original. Like yeah. You might have been right. If you mentioned it, then they're most likely right. Yeah, I mean, maybe I take a look on the past stream, or like the past VOD, if she actually did or not. But if you have it in your head, you know, then you're most likely right, just because you mentioned it over here, you know, like yeah. Well, like I definitely don't remember, just because. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still remember like what she did or do, you know, but in terms of like her voice lines or like her dialogue, I very certain that I forgot like 90% of what happened to her or like what she said, because you know the new voice line, it just feels like so off, you know, like yeah, and which is like hard to remember in your head, like yeah, it's a struggle to remember in your head just because of like how underwhelming like her voice is. Like it is recommended to like select 2 damage dealing characters to engage the enemy boss, and oh, okay, so this battle we definitely run 2 DPS instead of just 1. But we can use Castrus over here, and we can also use My Day for our dual DPS team. Hyson and someone else. Maybe Triby and Hyson? Yeah, probably Triby and Hyson, because Triby is the trial character over here. And yeah, this should be good, hopefully. But like yeah, I don't know if she did or not, but if she did, then I 100% forgot. Yeah, if she did, then I absolutely forgot, just because you know, just because it was so hard to remember like what she said during the length and right quest from the new voice line change, to say the very least. But yeah. Okay, so we get to mainly choose this time, but yeah, select 2 characters to face the Dark Duelist. The ones not chosen will face the oh, okay, wait, so 2 of them fight the dark one over here, right? And 2 of them, yeah, we'll fight the white one. Okay, I see. I was a bit confused for a second, but yeah. So I guess we use Castrus, right? And probably Hyson. Hyson is the best though, you know, for both My Day and Castrus, I guess. But no, it's okay. Yeah, Castrus and Hyson. Wait, what? It won't let me choose, but okay, I think we just choose Castrus first, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, we choose Castrus first and then Hyson. Okay, there we go. Like, yeah. That was a bit confusing, but yeah, I didn't realize
Danger approaches.
they allow us to choose this time, because you know, the last time we fought the Dark Duelist over here, it like automatically challenges, you know, one of our random characters to a duel, you know, from like during Memory of Chaos, Pure Fiction, and all of that. So like, yeah.
Have some sunshine.
I mean, this is easy difficulty though, but I guess, like, I was a little bit caught off guard in terms of like what to do, because the first time we fought this guy, or like last couple of times we fought the Dark Knight, you know, they just like randomly pick the character for us, like yeah. I don't ever read the tutorials. No, same as here. Like, yeah, I don't really read them neither. But I remember the first time I fought him, you know, he just like randomly chose a character to like fight off over here. Like, yeah, I remember one time, you know, from like last Memory of Chaos level for like one season, when the Dark Guard, you know, was the main boss battle for like the very last level. Like, I had to be like so lucky, or I had to like rely on it to like choose my Hercher rather than my Jade. So like, yeah, for like both battles as well, because you know, it's like a multi-battle, you know, for the first phase, you know, until like the second phase. But you know, my characters were not good enough to like defeat him on the with like only one phase, you know. So like, and most of the time, you know, I feel like you don't have to read, or you can just play it and like get a feel of it, and like learn as you go within a couple of minutes, right? But I'm pretty sure in Genshin it's a bit different though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, maybe Sora too, right? But I know for sure Genshin, especially nowadays, yeah, reading maybe more necessary than ever before. Just because there's like way more complex elementals, right? And attributes, you know, for like both combat and like the open world. So like yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of this stuff, you know, that I really don't know about, like what the stuff are, you know, in Outcry, like for the open world environment especially. So like yeah, just because I mean like I encountered it for the first time, you know, but I was like wanting to like do something else, you know, and like not force myself, you know, to like do whatever the game wants me to do like right away, you know. So like probably even Samiro, because Samiro definitely had quite a bit of tutorials as well, but it's okay. We'll figure things out. We will figure things out along as we go, and make our way to the manual if we really need to, you know. So like yeah. But yeah, I don't really read much neither. Even though it does obviously help a lot, but hey, I just want to play. Like if I really want to read, I go to the library. So like yeah. But nah, obviously it's a bit different now, just because of like how complex and how different things are now compared to initially before, right? But still, like, you know, if I want to read more, I just like go to the library and grab a book. So like
I can't die.
Okay. Wait, how's he? Okay, I was going to say, how's he like not done? But I guess we just got him just now, right? Like yeah.
The future is great.
Oh crap! It's okay, I suppose, but I didn't realize I was like only one skill point left, you know. Otherwise, I would have saved that one, you know, for Hyson over here, because we kind of need it for casters and my day especially. Like yeah, well yeah, casters even. I mean not casters, but Hyson is like even more important now, just because we're also using my day over here. If I want to read, I'll go to the. Oh, hey, I mean yeah, because the library is like generally the place, you know, in which it's the most to read and whatnot, right? Like yeah, like the library is full of books, and you know, books are meant to be read and not exactly played. like how video games is you know, most to be played and not exactly read, as they say. So like so like yeah.
I shall remember this one.
Okay, it's like 1% of HP over here, right? So yeah, let's just get rid of him really quick. But yeah, if I wanna, you know, if I wanna play video games, you know, I just wanna like click buttons and interact and play, and like not be a bookworm. So like but obviously it's a bit different for Genshin and Star, I guess, because specific genres, quote unquote, require a bit of reading, you know. So like yeah. Okay, I hope that we can still get 3-star over here, but if not, that's okay. But I definitely feel like this is like a 3-star run, at least so far that we currently at so far, right? Like
Embrace a new life.
wait, have you done this event yet, Emma? No. Like, oh, you don't like need to do it, but I mean,
Return to dust.
yeah. The reason why I'm still doing it is just because the limited time rewards like ends tomorrow, you know, like the next daily commission over here. But like yeah, but it's a conventional memoir event, so like despite it disappearing tomorrow, you know, it will be in your backlog of the conventional memoir. But like yeah. Yeah, that's what I really like about Starlight events, just that even if you don't complete it, you know, you can still do it like anytime later on, per se. For the most part, I mean, there are some events that they're like actually truly limited, in which they like disappear after it ends, you know. So like about 90% of them, or over 90% of Star Rail events, they are conventional memoir in which you can just do them like later on in the future if you cannot complete it for the very first time. But like yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely want to heal, but I don't know if I can get 3 stars or not. If not, that's okay. I'll at least try to get 2, you know, for the Stellar Jades, you know, like, because that's the main thing. But like,
cherish this time.
it's okay. I mean, it does, well, it does quote-unquote end tomorrow, like, for the limited time, but you can always do it any other time, like, yeah, but, oh, okay. But, yeah, this event, as well as the cat Pokemon event, ends tomorrow. Like quote unquote ends tomorrow for like the limited time rewards.
Is it coming?
But it's okay, because I know that the last one, you know, the last event we had for Run May, you know, that I did. I think I did it off stream though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did it off stream, you know, in which you kind of like try to lead your cat to victory, right, from like a platforming mini game. I definitely didn't, you know, got all the limited time rewards at all. Like cause I did it at the very last second, but there's like a lot to do though. So I really didn't have enough time before the daily reset. But like yeah. Yeah, this looks good so far. I mean, at least I feel like we. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. It wasn't that good. It wasn't the worst actually. But yeah. Let's. We don't need to do it, right? Yeah, because the other 2 rewards are just the salvage relics and the lost gold fragments, but that's still counted, you know, towards this thing over here. So. Yeah. No. Okay then. Like I mean, even though we got B grade. Yeah, even though we got level B grade, but I mean, at least we got the Stellar Jades, which is the main thing, you know. So like, yeah. Oh, how long is the cat one? Okay, now I heard a little bit of a boom, but that might have been like a firework or something like that. But yeah, because of the Super Bowl. How long was the cat one? Just out of curiosity, because I haven't started this one at all yet. But I think this one may be long just because, you know, the last cat event was relatively long as well, I believe. Like, I mean, I'm doing the last cat event and it took me more than a day to do it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's overall longer than the combat one, right? But yeah, have you finished the cat event, or have you at least got the limited time rewards? Honestly, I should probably do this one. Yeah, I probably, dude, I need to probably do this one because I have only 1 self-modding resin. Like, okay, let me finish the battle, you know, but I'm just praying that the cat event isn't long, just because it probably is long. It probably is long, but I'm praying it's like not as long, just because I really need the self-modding resin. So like, yeah. Oh, okay, so it is durable, I guess, for the last 3 hours, I guess, but obviously not as durable compared to the battle event over here. Okay, I might do that one as well, but I just might do the speed run, like, while doing it, I think. So like, yeah. But yeah, I know the last cat event was relaxing. It's mostly just training new cats, you know, like how Pokemon is. But that was like a long time ever since the previous cat event that I did, because I believe the last cat event I remember doing was when Hyson was out, or like was initially out, you know. But like, yeah. So that's quite a long time ago that I remembered off the top of my head, you know, from doing the cat event, you know. Like, yeah. Which one's better? Probably our Hyson may be better. Hyson. Yeah, let's just use ours because we have S5 Lycon as well. So yeah, Kafka, our Hyson, And we can use Sunday, I guess, as well as probably Hohor. Yeah, Hohor. I think Hohor is generally the better one over Futron over here. Plus, I think healing is maybe better suited for Kafka team, right? Like, yeah, for this battle. Oh, who do you have with Kafka? I guess so far, M. Like, yeah, do you have any characters yet, by any chance, like, to pair off with Kafka when you get your next Wednesday? But like, yeesh, she's cool. Like, nice 360 dance move just now. But like, that was actually a lot faster than I thought it'd be. But but like, yeah.
Stand still. In the abysses revels.
But yeah, Kafka is always quite flashy, especially with her Akimbo Uzis and whatnot. Like, very stylish. But like, we probably need to heal over here because yeah, we're like less than half HP for our characters and whatnot. But yeah, have you already got any good characters with Kafka, or have you started building pre-farming her yet? But like, select the character to be departed. Oh, okay. I don't know who to select, but maybe Hohor, just because we just healed, right? And we're like very little energy charge over here, so like, yeah. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I think our best is her, Hyselin, and Hohor maybe, and whatever Harmony support, because that's what the trial battle is doing over here. But free to play, I believe Healer might be good with Kafka, because I think when I initially played Star, you know, I'm very certain that I paired Healer alongside with Kafka. Like, yeah. You know, kind of like how Silverwolf, you know. Ooh, that was okay, well, that was easy difficulty. But like, yeah, kind of like how Silverwolf, you know, and Kafka go like really well together when Star Wars initially came out, right? But yeah, I think Pila may be the best 4-star free to play option to choose with her as well, you know. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm very certain I use Pila a little bit with Kafka, but for the most part, though, during the beginning of the game, I mainly used, I guess, Bailu / Lynx, you know, Kafka, Jinlu, March 7th, and / Japard. But like,
Good times. No time to say bye. Boom. Time to play a tune.
Ooh, okay, high sentence now, but I mean, you can just go for the violin swing over here. Like,
Your cries rise. Stand still.
yeah, I'm glad to see that Kafka has been better, or also has been, you know, yeah, not only that she's like one of the very few characters that got a buff, you know, but also has been like quite important nowadays. So like, since, you know, she's my very first ever 5-star character that I pulled for. Oh, and plus I went for E1 too. But like, let's go for Hoho again, cause yeah, I don't really think we really need to heal at all, and plus she's probably the least important out of the
Say bye to breathing.
other characters we have so far, I think. But still.
I'll overcome the thorns. Moment to doubt farewell.
Oh yeah, and her trailer, you know, her character trailer was one of the best too. You know, I believe Kafka's character trailer is still one of the most popular videos out there, like most viewed videos. So like, But no, actually, I think Firefly is still my favorite Stellar Run Hunter, just because it's Firefly. Like, I think it maybe used to be Kafka, right, or before Firefly came out, but I yeah. Oh, we cannot choose Hohor because she's already a fish. But yeah, when Firefly came out and get to know about her character, then yeah, I can how can I say no? How could I not say yes to Firefly? Or how can I say no to Firefly? Well, like I guess we choose Sunday this time just because Hyselink, you know, goes the best with Kafka over here. Well, like yeah, same as here. She's always been really cool. Like she's always been really cool
Stand still.
and like a quote-unquote side character and whatnot, but like after Firefly came out, it kind of like teetered my mind a little bit. So like oh wait, what can, oh dude, that sucks. Hopefully we can still defeat the eel or the stingray. I should have saved skill points for my characters instead of using them on the fishies over here, but yeah, hopefully we can still defeat them, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Stand still.
Oh, I didn't realize, like, I need to, like, you know, okay, if I knew about that, you know, I would have done a single target, like, right away, but, you know, I thought if we just do enough damage, oh, this sucks. Yeah, I thought, we need to, like, do the skill move instead, because the skill move does the most damage, and, like, in my head, you know, I was thinking that in order to, like, you know, revive the characters, you know, we needed to do, like, more damage against the eel, you know, like, yeah, but, shoot, I didn't realize that, otherwise I would have done that earlier, you know, to, like, just go for single target over blast attack over here, so, like, yeah, otherwise I definitely would have, yeah, you know, played it much differently for the very first time over here, but like, yeah. I never did this before though. I remember the first time fighting the eel, you know, from like one of the anomaly arbitration battles, like the very beginning, or one of the other endgame stuff, right? It never transformed any of our characters as an eel over here, but I guess this is the first time, for some reason that we saw that it changed to eel over here, but like, yeah. We got S rank, luckily. I don't know how we got S over here, but because we played it entirely wrong, you know, but yeah, I had no idea that the stingray, you know, yeah, for the eels, you need to like go for the regular attack to get rid of the you know, the fishies, you know, from the characters that you had possessed by the eels, but like, yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna get off now, cause it just hit midnight as well. But like, yeah. Wait, do you still want me to hop on Genshin, by the way, Em, or no? Or are you okay with me speedrunning the cat event? But like, yeah, do you still want me to hop on Genshin for a bit for you, or like, what you doing right now in Genshin so far? Well, like, yeah, like, do you want me to help you still pull for Z-Buy? But I'm assuming you don't have any Stellar Jades anymore, right? Or I mean, Primo Gems anymore, since you got C2 Illuga, right? But yeah, do you want me to hop on Genshin by chance, or are you okay? Like, yeah. But like, it just hit midnight just now, so so like, talk about timing. Well, like, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were still online. Like, I thought you were still online, or like, farming more to get more Primogens for Z-Buy. Well, like, yeah. So I was like, you know, wondering if you like wanted to play together and whatnot, or like want me to help you bring Z-Buy home for you. But yeah, okay. Nonetheless, I'm gonna end the stream over here. A short stream, a bit actually, like a bit of a short stream, but I do want to speedrun the cat event over here before it ends, especially since one of them is a self-modded resident over here. Yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. I mean, not Tuesday. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday this time, because the new update comes out on a Wednesday, right, instead of Tuesday, within 3 days over here. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, but yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. Thank you very much for everyone for joining the stream. I will try not to be late Wednesday, because I know I was late today just because I really felt like I needed an extra hour, you know, because I didn't get up until 4 p.m. like after 4 p.m. So my day was like extremely short today. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Go Birds. Like and yeah, we'll see you guys. Yeah, see you on Wednesday, Em. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me again, and hope you have a good rest of your night. But like yeah, bye.